Hello there, and welcome to Dead Air, number 51. We took a little hiatus for a few weeks with the holidays, and we're back in Austin, Texas here. How you doing, Brian? Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's good. How's
Congratulations on the 500th episode of Kill Tony, sold-out theater in downtown Austin, and I am very excited to have three very, very influential influences, born and raised in Texas. Austin, is that right? All three?
I'm not born and raised in
Get
Austin.
right in that microphone.
I'm actually not born and raised in Austin.
All right, we'll get to where you came from, and I'm just terribly excited. That was Bad Ashley. Do you like that music? Isn't that something?
I liked it.
It's like a fusion of punk and rock and blues.
Mm-hmm. Blues.
Did you hear the blues a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. It was
I
nice.
definitely walked down the aisle to that song for sure.
And it's April 15th, 2021. And let me introduce my guest before I do anything else. Let's start with Madison.
This is me. Hello.
Madison, tell us your last name. I don't want to butcher it.
Murrah.
Madison Murrah.
Yep. Nailed it.
And nothing to do with those Jewish candles.
No, I don't think so.
That's Mariah.
The Jews make
What
candles?
do you call that? What do you call that? The Mariah? The candles they light.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like for Hanukkah.
Yeah, what do they call that?
I have no idea.
The candles.
You got me
the
on
Mariah.
Don't look at me. I'm German.
So
Canadian.
Madison,
Guilty.
you don't mind if we swear you in, Madison? It's okay?
Yeah, go for it.
We have the Quran, we have the Bible, and we have the Yellow Pages if you don't believe in anything.
Yellow Pages, for sure. Yeah. Hit me up with them Yellow Pages, please.
Just put your hands on the Yellow Pages, please, and
That's
raise
gonna be a
your...
community.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth while you're on Dead Air?
I do.
All right, way
Man,
to go.
that was a big commitment.
Yeah,
Haven't
wow.
experienced that in a while.
So you're originally from Texas.
I am. My family's from Marfa, Texas, and then we moved to a small town right outside of San Antonio called Castroville. Our claim to fame out there is Alexis, Texas graduated from our high school.
Oh, I know her.
Hell yeah.
No,
Who did?
Alexis, Texas. She's this big porn star, and it's weird seeing her in church.
She's a nice lady.
Mm-hmm, she's
Super
great.
nice lady.
Wow. Well, job is a job, and you separate the job and can compartmentalize your life. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
If you
very
get
nice
too
lady.
warm, you can take that jacket off if it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Can we put on some sexy music?
And I'm so happy that and you born. This is the first, I guess, original people from this place, Austin, and that's why I'm so excited. Even though we'll get to you, you're not from here. Wow. So you just be aware. This is Dead Air. This is a very comfortable, safe space. We're going to do some items of interest. We're going to read some stuff. We're going to get to know all of you, and we'll see how it goes.
Very excited.
Very.
And if we do come on a little bit of dead air, don't be alarmed. It's normal for this podcast to experience some dead air, okay. How about Brindle?
Brielle.
I'm sorry, Brielle.
It's okay. It's an odd name.
Brielle. How do you say your last name?
It's Carvalho.
Can I take
Yellow
a guess and
Pages.
say you're going to take the Yellow Pages?
Yeah.
Look at us. Such holy church-going people.
Okay, there you go. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God, while you're on Dead Air?
Absolutely.
Great. So tell us, where are you from? Where the hell are you from, girl?
All right.
I was born in Arlington, Texas, but I was raised in New Jersey. My whole family's from Jersey, and then we moved to Dallas when I was in middle school, and then moved to Baltimore, and then came to Austin.
Now, what made you, were you a military brat of some kind? What made you
No.
move to all these different locations? What was your father, having trouble keeping a job?
He's in IT.
Oh, IT.
And he worked for the government for a little bit, building computer programs for the Navy and stuff, and then a bunch of other IT companies that were based in Dallas.
She was in that movie Dirty Dancing. You might remember her.
I watched it on replay.
Oh, man.
Wow, I'm surrounded by beauty today. I'm really excited. I really am.
We're excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited.
No, don't be nervous. This is not a I know you're kind of new to podcasting. You mentioned you don't like to.
I'm a behind the scenes kind of girl.
But today you're out there, and so just relax.
Yo,
I do see the resemblance.
I like that.
Wow.
I mean,
Brielle, you got her beat, but like,
Oh,
she's
for
hot
sure.
too.
So just relax. Everything is going to be just fine. Just
Yeah.
pretend it's the first
I
time.
mean, I know you guys already, so it's comfortable.
Don't they tell girls to relax the first time?
Brian, you telling me to relax makes me tense up a little bit.
Don't they tell women to relax the first time?
Don't tell me to relax, Brian.
Relax. Calm down.
Just take it, relax, take it. No,
Yes, Daddy.
no. So I'm glad you decided to show your face. You were gonna come in a ski mask in the beginning.
Yeah, I
Wasn't
was
there
thinking
some
about maybe
talk
like a
about
brown paper
coming in
bag.
a
So no one
ski
can
Brown
see
bag
me.
special. AF.
All right, well, that's great. And then we have Kaylee Funk.
Tis me. Yes.
Did I pronounce it right?
You did, yeah.
I guess there's no real. You really can't mispronounce
Mispronounce funk.
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could. They used to call me fuck. Can I say that?
I think that was on purpose.
I used to cry a lot.
Definitely on purpose.
I used to call you.
Kaylee Funk, yes. Yeah, I would cry in elementary school. It really made me sad.
They used
It's
to call
fine
me
now.
Fatty Matty.
Fatty man, were you heavy growing up?
Yeah, I was 205.
Wow.
My sophomore year of high school, and then some asshole called me fat, and then that led to an eating disorder. No, I'm kidding. I'm really kidding. Yeah, no, but I did work out a lot. Smoothie diet, but 205. Yeah, they used to call me a breeder.
Or a heifer?
Or a heifer. That's exactly what it is.
I like that one.
Heifer, I just met her.
I presume you're going to take the yellow pages?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to lie to you.
Starting off right.
Yeah, this relationship has to go somewhere positive.
do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you God while you're on dead air?
So help me, Yellow Pages. Yes, I do.
All right. We're sworn in. Everybody's going to be honest and forthcoming.
A lot of people don't know. Like Kaylee works on Kill Tony now. She's the one that goes in between each comic and does the mics. And at Kill Tony 500, she did this to this poor guy.
Poor kid. I honestly feel bad.
On stools.
Look at that ass.
That's a death wish. Holy shit, what is
He was
happening?
thrilled.
Kill Tony 500 presents our first lap dance.
Yeah, beautiful,
Oh my God. Rich, your mother's gonna see this.
Dynamite.
God damn.
Damn, Kaylee.
It was a lot. Honestly, was scared he was gonna like jump up, throw me off.
Yeah, he was an interesting guy.
Man, that was too much. So,
It was too much.
welcome to. Well, it was too much, not for me personally. It's too much for the person getting the leg job.
I saw him afterwards, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, thank you for being my victim. I appreciate that. don't go to the cops. I'll find you." But thank you so much for having us. Really, it's a huge honor, pleasure.
So, what? I guess the audience probably wants to know. What do you do? What do you do? What's your occupations? I guess is that okay to ask?
Ladies, do y'all want to take this one?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Kaylee and I both work at Red Rose.
And Red Rose is
it's a strip
delicatessen. Is it a delicatessen or a restaurant?
It's a strip club. It's a sister
On
club
South
to Yellow
Congress.
Rose. Yes.
Wow. Oh, the yellow. You know, I haven't been to a strip club since I've been here.
Well, make number one. Let's take your virginity.
What's the other one called? The yellow.
Yellow Rose. Yeah.
So it's the red rose and yellow rose.
Yes, sir.
Same people. Mm-hmm. And then what's another good one?
Well, that's
Those
it.
are the two.
Well, they also own Bear.
I mean, look, shout out to all the other ones, but like, come on.
Now they topless only or bottomless? What's
Down to G-string.
G-string?
Yep.
Didn't it used to be full nude back in the day?
So that was a expose, and I can't answer that.
I
But I
think
will
Expose
say
was topless.
another sister club to Yellow Rose and Red Rose is the Bear Cabaret. They are an all nude BYOB club.
Okay.
They're up north.
Yes.
Right.
They're kind of in like the middle. It's like a triangle for all your hopes and dreams to be.
Isn't there one
Either.
called Foxy's where you could, dude? I went to Foxy's the other day and I saw some stripper flex her butt plug in my face.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's like, I guess.
I have never been there.
That is a smoke,
go.
a
Maybe-
smoking in the club type.
Maybe you could get with me after the show and give me that address, please.
Let's go. I'm so down.
Hey Siri.
Nothing like a butt plug at a strip place.
It was insane. I've never seen that before. It was crazy. Because in San Antonio, they don't let you do full nude. They won't even let you like take off your top.
Yeah, you have to wear pasties all the way around the boobs.
I thought
That's
Texas was
insane.
supposed to be the.
That's what I was thinking.
What the
about.
hell?
I'm having,
Texas doesn't care about anything.
Completely
Oh,
lawless.
they care about titties, I guess, in San Antonio. I heard the rumor was the mayor or something got caught cheating, and the wife was like, "No, this will not happen."
Yeah.
Of course, that's a fable. Not
No,
true.
it's probably true because it happened in the Philippines at Clark Air Force Base, I think. They used to have the strippers topless at the NCO club or the Airmen's Club. And the colonel's wife or the general's wife came in there one day and saw the naked women and said, "Oh no!" and put a stop to
cannot
it.
happen.
You know, can't have any fun. Can't any. There's a group of women out there that just don't like men having any fun.
Damn
Can't-
them.
I had a flight attendant who did that to me on Spirit Airlines. I was doing a Instagram thing, and then I had my man. Then I was watching it after I filmed it, and you couldn't even hear it. It was so low. She said, "Oh, you need earplugs with that." I said, "Oh, it's your day to watch me, huh? It's your day to watch me, huh?"
Are they paying you extra for this? Tell me.
Oh my God! Yeah, just can't have any fun. I can't
Never.
believe that.
How dare they?
So you got to make Brendel,
Brielle.
Brielle.
I love it.
I'm just gonna keep calling you Brindell.
Can I call you Brenda?
Why your
Madison.
name is Brendel?
Madison. So you part of this of occupation?
I am actually a bartender on Dirty Sixth. It's like where the Vulcan is. That street, I guess, and like the strip of bars is considered dirty because it gets like really wild and kind
Gunshots?
of ghetto. Yeah, gunshots
So you
all
should.
the time.
I want to come in and give you a good gratuity.
Go for it. I work at Peckerheads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Peckerheads on
Yeah.
6th Street in the historic district.
Yeah.
We'll be there tonight.
And is that
Pull through.
what side of the street is Vulcan? Is that north or south? That's north.
It's North.
It's north, yeah.
So your Peckerhead is on south side of 6th Street?
No, it's like
North
right.
side.
It's like a few bars down from the Vulcan.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
No, that place is insane. The amount of things I see working there, incredible. I had to kick someone out of the bar the other night for giving head in the women's restroom.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like walked in there.
Did you let him finish?
I thought she was throwing up. I like walk in there. Someone walks up to the bar and is like, "Hey, I think some chick's puking." And I'm like, "Oh
That's
fuck!" So I go in there and I'm like, "Sweetheart, are you okay?" Because I see her on her knees, and then I hear the dude go, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, here we go." So I went outside. We have like this golf club that we usually use to like scare people. I was like, "Y'all got about 5 seconds. Get the fuck out of my bar. I don't care if y'all are finished or not." They just and left.
Wow. Mm-hmm. How exciting.
Yeah, 6th Street gets pretty fucking crazy. Anytime we have a show there, Brian, I usually get out of there as fast as possible, like around 11 o'clock, because it's just too much. It's too much like fraternity, college-y.
Yeah, it's
lot
off
of
Oh,
shit.
100%. A bunch of Brads,
But the
Chads, and
place is
Stephanies.
named Peckerhead. I mean, what the hell do you expect?
And it's
Let's-
protected
if
by
you're gonna
Mad
get
Maddie
a
and her golf
blowjob
club.
in a bathroom, Peckerhead would be the place that you'd probably
Yeah,
seek
might as
out.
well. Yeah, no shit.
And
Those bathrooms are disgusting, though.
Yeah, I would
don't
never
like anyone.
take-
It
no.
overflows sometimes.
I'm
and
going
it's
there
just
for my
like-
honeymoon.
There's like stuff on the floor. Like she was on her knees and there's like this on the floor. Like it's bad.
I don't
That's
understand. Like, just go
It's-
to the alley or something.
it's
like,
the youth.
come on.
It's-
I would rather fuck in an
Even
alley than
that's
fuck in the
cleaner.
Let
bathroom.
the
at
homeless
Peckerhead.
people. Let the homeless people watch. Come on, man.
They'll probably
Just
tip you a
do
couple
it.
nickels.
I bet there's a lot of people listening and that have had relations in the bathroom. I know I have.
I had sex in a Dollar General bathroom once.
No shit.
I had sex
Dude,
in
the Uber
church.
was 30 minutes away, and I was like, "Fuck it, Dollar General." They gave us the key, and we went in there. It was so romantic.
Magical.
So nice.
We broke up like 3 weeks later.
Aw.
Because of the Dollar General
Yeah,
bathroom sex.
honestly though,
or,
shout out Dollar General. They gave us the key, no question asked.
I don't want to know. Take the key. We don't want any trouble.
Keep going.
So I have two actresses. You know, what's-
Entertainer.
Entertainers.
actress,
Yeah.
entertainers, and a bartender. Mm-hmm. Dynamite.
We can be whatever you want us to be, though.
And let's get this started. I don't know how much of this I'll be able to cover because there's so much we want to talk about, but we'll give it a go. Let's go over the weather. The weather's really important. I brought my umbrella today for the first time. There's a 40% chance of rain tonight, perhaps, and my hair plugs will they'll come out if they get wet.
Texas weather is insane. It's
I love it. Thunder. We never get anything in L.A. You could live in L.A. 100 years, you never see lightning.
Nothing.
No thunder. I'm from Long Island, so we like the thunder, and you're from Ohio.
Yeah, I used to
Thunder.
I used to sleep with thunder at night just so I can hear it. Now I don't even have to do that anymore. It's
I think
great.
the smog protects y'all.
Yeah.
Nice barrier.
It's 64 degrees today with overcast skies. It's very beautiful. I don't know when it's going to start to get real hot, but I'm told it's going to get real hot.
Hot and
Yeah.
humid.
So this is the greatest time of the year right now. It's just wonderful. That's 17.8 degrees Celsius. The biometric pressure is 29.94 inches of mercury. And the dew point is 59 degrees or 15 degrees Celsius. The wind is out of the northeast at 6 miles per hour. Wow. So that's not even 10. Usually it's at least 10 on any given day. And you could call this the plains of Texas, right?
Yeah.
I think it's leaning more towards the hill country.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from, Oak Hill.
Oh yeah. Cool. I like that.
And the winds, we said the winds. The moon tonight is going to be a waxing crescent. I'm not quite sure how much of that moon you'll be able to see. We don't do high tide unless you're on Travis Lake. What's the two big lakes?
Lake Travis
And Lake Austin.
And Lake
Austin,
Austin, yeah.
And they're pretty big, huh? Yeah, because I see boat stores, people buying boats.
Yeah.
Boats, kayaks, paddleboards, you name it.
Sunset will be at 7:58 p.m., which is great. Don't you love it when the day is longer?
I love
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, I sleep all day, so a couple minutes of sunshine's nice.
What are the hours of the red rose and the yellow rose?
So Sunday through Wednesday we close at 2. We open around noon, and then Thursday through Saturday we open again at 11 or noon and close at 4.
So since you're covering up your nipples and I guess a little bit of the
Does that bother you?
downstairs, no, there's alcohol. They serve alcohol then.
Yes.
You can do that.
Yes,
That's-
except
yeah.
until after 2.
Oh, it stays open.
Like the club stays open until 4 Thursday, Friday, and
Oh,
Saturday.
that's nice.
But there's no
Yeah, that's
alcohol
for
after
all your
2.
recreational fun.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The air quality is 64, or moderate today. The visibility is 9 miles, not 10. It's usually 10.
So I've heard.
The chance of rain is 40%, and the chance of precipitation is 0 inches. So we like to do the weather just because Brian and I are, we like weather. Weather's a lot of people, they just don't take the time to realize they're on a pretty cool planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If you just minus the people that live here and
Yeah, no
everything
kidding.
else.
Give me rain.
On
Fuck
the
people.
planet.
Like Mother Nature's cool, but people suck.
Yeah.
No shit.
Well, you wouldn't see another deer rape another deer, right?
I've actually
Yeah,
seen
you
it.
would
She
see that.
screamed really
I
loud.
beg to differ.
Like, we actually just had this
I
conversation.
walk it back.
A lot of
I walk it
animals
back.
rape each
I
other.
walk it back.
No, my dad just killed both of them. It was fine.
I pay good money to see those videos.
Shit's not free.
Let's just do. I have 24. I have 14, 21, 28. I have like 30 fun facts about the United States of America, but I'm just going to do 7 today. More people live in New York City than 40 of the 50 states.
What?
Oh, look, there he goes. There he goes. He's going to get a little of that.
Get after it, old boy.
He's cute.
Man, that looked really good hanging up on my wall.
More people live in.
No.
Oh, he said, "Let me lick that neck. Give me a little neck kiss." Oh my god, that's so big.
That is
Packing.
massive.
He really is. So I thought he was cute, and honestly, I'm a little intimidated. I don't know if
can
I would run or just submit.
You
Not-
can take it.
Not with
Use
that.
hog on him.
Not with that. I want to be able to walk
Look,
without.
see, she's like, "Don't move, and he won't see you."
More people live in New York City than 40 of the 50 states. The word Pennsylvania is misspelled on the Liberty Bell.
What?
I didn't know that. They didn't fix
Imagine
that
being
shit.
that dude that
They didn't know
fucked
You
how
up.
to
had
read it
one
right back then,
job.
right?
One fucking job.
Enough water is in Lake Superior to cover all of North and South America in 1 foot of, I guess, water. It says liquid, but I don't know why they just didn't say water.
I like
Isn't that
liquid
what's
more.
in?
It's mysterious.
Longview, Washington has treetop bridges to help squirrels cross the street.
That is so cute.
That should be like an international thing.
I saw an albino squirrel the other day on West Campus.
Yeah.
Longview, Washington, with treetop bridges to help squirrels cross the street.
That's so cute.
It looks like I'm driving on the bridges from now on.
And the homeless people are going, "You're building bridges for squirrels, and I'm living in a tent? I'm living in a fucking tent, shitting in a bag?"
Well, the squirrels don't do crack, Brian. So.
And they don't bump cigarettes.
They also don't yell at me for no reason.
Right.
Steal my car.
There's this one homeless lady
Oh,
that I
yeah, I
always
forgot
pass
that
on the
happened.
street that like yells at me, so I just started yelling back at her, and she's really into it.
Oh, I know
What
who
do you
she
yell
is.
at her?
She always hangs out by Vulcan and stuff like that. She's a fucking crazy person.
What do you say to her when you yell at her?
She yells at me, and I go, "Ah!"
Oh.
She'll yell at me, and I'll yell back, and she's like,
That's what I do when babies cry.
I hear that. I hear that.
In 1872, Russia sold Alaska to the United States for 2 cents per acre.
Dumbasses.
They overpaid, didn't they?
Oh shit. Fuck Alaska. It's
Did
like
you know-
sunny all day.
Did you know if you're a resident of Alaska, you get a share of the oil revenue?
Really?
Yeah.
Like, because no one
Why?
wants to live up there, or what?
They just, it varies year to year, but it's just something that they do. To,
Shout out Sarah Palin.
Here's the squirrels, bridges.
Don't understand the concept of bridges.
Yeah, this is saying that they don't understand bridges.
So they
So
build the
then
bridge
why-
and they don't even use it.
They're like, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, holy shit, when did that thing get there? Jesus.
Who put that monstrosity up?
They're like, I'm just gonna go around this. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, no shit, they just jump off.
Get to it.
400 years. It would take you 400 years to spend a night in every hotel room in Las Vegas. I don't know if that's true.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's true, Brian.
400 years.
No, I
are we
wouldn't say
counting-
400 years.
Are we kind of like the shabby ones too?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ooh, that's
most-
Still, that doesn't
sketchy.
seem right.
There's
I
no
like
way
the
that's
shabby
possible.
ones.
Yeah?
There used to be a place called Westwood Ho. It was like $30 a night. This was
Pay
before
by the hour?
this was
new nickname.
before it was 99 cents foot long hot dogs and 99 cents Heinekens, and it was before this resort tax garbage. You know, this resort tax garbage. When are you guys going to Las Vegas? That should be a pretty wild. When is Kill Tony going to do Las Vegas?
Well, it's we always go and we always have fun. It's always been great, but I don't know. It's just the place that we usually play is like a punk bar, and it's very like you're close together, so it wouldn't
Right.
really work for COVID. So if we do go back, we'll probably have to pick some weird place to go.
Right.
Are y'all taking
COVID.
me?
Go ahead, Kelly.
Are y'all
Kelly.
taking me with that?
If you want to.
Oh my God! Put me in your pocket. Let's go. I'm down. Kill Tony family member.
Have you been to Vegas?
Love that. Only once during COVID.
Oh.
I almost fought a homeless man.
Wow.
Yeah, he was really rude.
Welcome to my
I'm
night on
ruder.
Dirty every night, just fighting homeless people. Dude,
I
this
didn't
homeless
love Vegas when I went.
This homeless guy fucking stole my coffee the other day because I told him to like leave. Asshole.
There are a lot of them. Western Michigan is home of a giant lavender labyrinth.
Labyrinth?
What is that?
It's so big you can see it from Google Earth.
It's kind of like a maze. You have no idea how to get out.
Huh.
Yeah, but lavender, I feel like that would be like I don't think I would want to leave. Pop a couple weed plants in there. I think I'd be fine.
Just set the whole thing on fire.
There it is.
God.
There it is.
Whoa.
Oh, beautiful! Absolutely beautiful.
I bet you it smells really good there.
And I'm gonna check.
Oh.
Perfect.
I'm gonna check these off so I don't repeat them in a future broadcast, and we'll move on because there's so many questions I want to ask all three of you. You're gonna take me to shoot wild boar, is that right?
I can, yeah.
I can take you a shoot route.
In West Texas, the farmers and like the ranch hands out there actually, if they have like an overpopulation of hogs and stuff, they will pay you to get in a helicopter and just sit there and
Ted Nugent style.
it's actually really fun.
I'd like to go just to watch you do this because I feel like you'd have a hell of a time.
Yeah, the first time, the first kill will be kind of traumatic, and you'll have to comfort me, and but once
That's
I
how
get
I
the
feel
thrill
about
of the
We'll
kill,
get through it together.
We'll bring you a stress ball.
and I don't feel too bad because I know they're a problem. They need to be the population needs to be controlled.
Like a real problem.
The place in Japan that had the earthquake and the nuclear disaster, it's overrun now by wild hogs.
Horse?
Hogs.
Hogs, yeah. Hogs, boars, same thing.
And listen to
Boars.
this. Listen to this, Madison. Last episodes 50, I think we had a comedian, Allison. And one of the questions that I'll be asking you is what was her favorite childhood memory? And it was the first time that she shot a wild boar, and we had even a video of it.
Oh, really?
awesome.
Oh, that's
And then-
really impressive.
So she was so happy, and so she killed before she killed on stage.
I love that.
Yeah, no, I think I started hunting when I was like 9. That's when I killed my first deer. I actually took our producer Gary to go kill his on his birthday this past year, and he loved it.
Gary,
He loved it. The
Stone cold.
whole
how many
9
did he
yards.
kill?
Just one. Yeah. I dropped one, he dropped one, and then we made my dad clean it because, ew. I never cleaned my own
So
deer.
there must be a lot of people that want to get up in a helicopter and do this.
Oh, yeah, tons of
So
people.
you really have to make a
Reservation?
reservation.
Yeah, kind of, for the most part.
I don't think I could kill something. I think I'd probably end up crying. I don't think it would
Yeah, it's
literally
not. It's
so
not. That's
nice.
not for me either.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd be the type, like the trigger happy one. Once she does it once, she's like, bah, 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 bah,
yeah.
I don't know what to do. Is it dead yet?
I've shot guns before, but I've done it like at targets. Like I like shooting.
Don't
because,
shoot
like,
up targets.
Why?
There's children and women in there.
Targets.
You scared me for a second. I was like, what did I do?
I've killed a kid.
So innocent.
Whoa.
It took my brain a second to process.
That was really funny. Sick.
So I have some items of interest. These are just items of interest, and you can chime in anytime you want if you have something to discuss about an item of interest. It goes pretty quick. I don't have that many.
Are you on that list?
I'm too conscious of taking too much time with these, but so let's just start it. But like I said, you can interrupt at any time. You too.
Okay.
How do you feel? You feel comfortable?
I feel great. Yeah.
First time is okay, right?
Yeah, it's like this is like my third
First time is always a
time.
little scary.
It's my third time in front of a microphone now, so it feels like a little less nerve wracking, but it
you-
still feels weird.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
And if if anybody wants to, if it gets too hot in here, and
We need to take off our clothes. You'll be okay with it?
Yeah, you'll just have to leave the room because you're bringing in most of this heat.
Michigan State University is renaming its LGBT Resource Center to include people who have no gender identity or interest in sex. Senator Director Jesse Beal explained that not all identities are included in erroneous, especially as new identity terms are generated. He said the new name, the Gender and Sexuality Campus Center, will help asexual and gender community members feel welcome.
I feel like that's just ignoring the problem. He's just like, sweep it under the rug. Nobody's a gender.
What problem is that?
Well, I mean, everybody's fighting for a certain gender, right? That there's more than just male and female, which that's their own opinion. But I feel like some of the time they're just like, well, if we just don't argue with them and just say there's no gender, then
This all goes
where's
away.
the problem?
It all
much.
goes away, just
Yeah.
like the bathrooms.
Yeah.
They made more problems. Everybody just wants to go to the bathroom.
I just wanna fuck in
Nobody's
the
in
bathroom.
there to bother anybody. They want to poo or they want to urinate,
Or
comb
give
their
head.
hair, snort a couple of lines of coke, and get the fuck out of there. Nobody's in there looking for sex. That happens at politicians, maybe at the
Truck stops.
airport sometimes,
And at Peckerheads, apparently.
and peckerheads.
Notorious.
I mean, they got so many types of bathrooms.
Well, I identify as Elon Musk, so
I'll pee in a sink, so it's fine.
definitely done that before. And a trash can.
Oh.
And this one is about after Harvard Medical School researchers found that despite how much doctors hate cyberchondria, patients are slightly better at diagnosing at what ails them after consulting Google. And that's why the doctors hate it, because you can find out more
Without
than...
having to go to the doctor.
You know, I'm
Exactly.
supposed to have, like, cancer and all
And the
that,
doctors
so-
don't talk to you, and they say, talk to your doctor. You talk to the woman who takes the money in the counter. That's who you
Yeah.
talk to. You don't talk to the idiot doctor.
You see your doctor for like 3 minutes. The
3
entire
minutes
appointment.
tops. 3 minutes tops.
Maybe.
Unless it's a
Yeah.
gynecologist.
They slap your knee and they're like, yeah, you're good.
You're good to go.
Oh, your neck? Sorry.
No.
Dude, my
Next
doctor
time.
knows all my
Painkillers.
secrets. It's weird.
Yeah, that's all they did.
Go away.
Painkillers.
Give me some Adderall, bitch. Write me that script.
People who nap at work are dreading return to working in an office because it may mean surrendering their afternoon naps, according to a report in the so-and-so and so-and-so. One survey, a survey of 2,000 employees found that 33% took naps while working from home. I used to always sleep at work. If I'm tired,
in an office building?
especially if I got a little bit anywhere. I don't care if I was riding brakes on an airplane. If I needed to take a rest, I'd take a rest. I don't care, but you couldn't do that in your occupation. You couldn't.
Oh,
fall
sure
I
you
asleep.
can.
absolutely
Don't doubt
could.
us.
I for sure
Yeah.
could. You
Can
go
you
to the
put it-
back room and just take a
No,
nap.
I mean-
well, while you're on the pole, you can't.
It might be a
Imagine.
part of a Me Too situation if we fall asleep, but
Valid. Just like close the curtain of a VIP and
yeah,
fucking
excuse me, sir.
knock
Can
out.
you not harass me while
I
I'm
know other dancers that have done that.
I've
Just
met a
like-
girl that fought like stomach to stomach on a dude, just passed out. He paid her, but they
Maybe that's what he was into.
I mean, shit. Some guy paid me to kick him in the balls, and that was the best day of my life.
Really?
Yeah, I was a little intimidated, but I went full force.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was.
He was one of those people that liked the pain.
Like with the
in that
plastic
movie,
heel.
that movie Payback with.
your shoes?
Did you see that movie Payback? There was a couple there, the Oriental lady, the Asian lady, and the boyfriend. They were into punching each other in the face.
My God.
Payback with the actor, what's his name from Mad Max, the actor from Mad Max.
Oh,
what's
yeah,
his
yeah,
name?
yeah, yeah.
He
Russell
wa-
Crowe?
Yeah, that was the best part of that movie. That couple, because they made it kind of comical.
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Well,
I'm not surprised by this.
there was
look
a
the
couple
same.
in there that just the bad guy just liked to him and his Oriental girlfriend like to beat the shit out of each other.
They were just holding guns at each other. Man, aw.
Yeah, there she is on the left.
Goals. I want a relationship
Help
like
me
that.
help you. Come to Red Rose.
This is a nice one. The pandemic, which is absence from tourism, has been surprisingly good to Mount Everest. Back in 2019, long lines of climbers and garbage strewn across the Himalayas were routine. Now that there are no visitors, local shepherds can focus on preserving the environment as part of the Bailey Peak Outlook initiative to protect the mountain. 12, one of these people, these are the guys that usually help the climbers go up the mountain, and they scaled 2 mountains and crossed 4 alpine glacier passes to remove 2.2 tons of garbage.
Oh my
And it was
God.
like
That's atrocious.
isn't that nice though? Because yeah, these climbers, they just throw the shit around.
Bastards.
All the tanks, everything just gets left there,
It's so
Yeah.
careless.
and some of them get left there.
Didn't you guys see the story too, where like dolphins were returning to it was some like river in Italy somewhere, and there was like dolphins swimming through it because like tourism stopped and like people
Well,
were
where did you-
riding.
where
the
did you read
gondolas and
that?
shit. I don't know, somewhere online.
Wikipedia.
It was not
Just
Wikipedia.
ask Wiki. Hey Siri.
Got it off
It
the
was
gram.
some story
Reliable
online.
resource.
I don't know, but I think the lack of tourism is helping some places.
Oh, for
because-
sure. Honestly, I thought I thought COVID was just a huge like environmental movement. Like everybody's gone off the streets. All of a sudden, things start picking back up. The grass is greener on the other side, without humans. Yeah, for
I've
sure.
never heard someone say, "Yeah, I climbed Mount Everest and wanted to actually." I've never seen the appeal of climbing Mount Everest.
Well, I mean, it's
Don't
it's
like most
the
people
Yeah, I
die.
don't want to lose my fingers,
Yeah,
my
like-
ears. How much do you have to hate your wife to want to climb Mount
God.
Everest?
You know-
How much do you hate your family?
Like statistically, you can only be up there for like a couple of minutes before you have to come back down because the
Yeah.
air is so thin.
I think it's mostly people who are like super athletic or like and they want to like achieve like something that no one else has done.
Yeah.
It's more like for bragging rights or something. I don't
guess.
know.
Oh, it's their hobby too. It's their hobby.
if I
That's
did
what
it
they
like
like
to
doing.
climb,
Yeah.
If Mount Everest wasn't so fucking cold, I mean, I would
That's
do it.
how
That
I
would
feel
be
about
a
it.
scene of a lifetime. Imagine.
I like hiking. I like climbing, but I don't like cold.
There's
Well,
this
so
thing
it's-
called like Rainbow Bridge out there, and they call it Rainbow Bridge because it's all of the dead bodies of climbers that haven't made it, and they just like sit up there and they're frozen, so they can't go up there and get them down.
Yeah,
That's
it's
hot.
creepy as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's insane.
terrifying.
super hot.
8-year-old Lily Bumpus is used to defying the odds, first by beating cancer, now by breaking the sales record by selling 32,484 boxes of Girl Scout cookies.
Oh my God.
And they sell these cookies every year, and they still got those raggedy-ass old uniforms.
Ugly
You
uniform.
know,
Update.
why don't
They're,
they
like, beige
update
and
those
shit.
uniforms? Cut the low collar a little bit, hike up the skirt.
My God, if I'm
Hey, you
being
talking about
honest,
Girl Scouts?
The only
Yeah.
kids I'll fuck up is a Girl Scout. Give me those cookies.
Give me them Thin Mints.
Did I ask you? Did I stutter? Did I say I wanted 5? No, I said I wanted 10. Give them to me.
I used to be in Girl Scouts, but then I just kept falling asleep during the meetings. So my grandma was like, "Let's not do this
Me
anymore."
too.
I think I
got
didn't
up
make
a
it to Girl
brownie.
Scouts. I was a brownie.
Yeah.
Baby, you're my little caramel brownie.
And I actually did an overnight thing with my brownies, and it was in Texas, and or maybe it was Girl Scouts at that point. We were in Texas. There a tornado hit, and I was like, I quit. I'm done because it was
Out.
an overnight thing. And
All
I was
right, I'ma head out.
No, I was like, I quit. I'm done with this. I don't want to be anywhere where tornadoes are hitting.
Brian, were you ever in the Girl Scouts?
Eagle. It would be Eagle
Boy
Scouts.
Scouts,
No.
Eagle
No,
Scouts?
I was right. I
Cub
was right.
Scouts, Boy Scouts.
Eagle Scouts.
and then Eagle.
So you know how to tie a rope, huh?
I know how to tie knots,
Jesus,
Fantastic.
Kaylee.
That's hot.
and I know how
That's
to use
hot.
duct tape.
Shout out Paris Hilton.
I know how
This
to
is
use
one
duct
for you
tape.
girls. This is out of Dubai. 11 Ukrainian models were deported from the United Arab Emirates this week for posing naked on a hotel balcony in broad daylight. The women were being photographed by a Russian national who was also deported. Video of the Dubai photo shoot, filmed by a neighbor from his own balcony, went viral online and shocked Emiratis, the people that
Emirates?
lived in Emirates. The woman could have faced up to 6 months in jail and fines of more than $1,300 each, but instead they were swiftly deported, possibly because the Islamic holy month of Ramadan is about to begin. Such behavior is unacceptable, Dubai police said in a statement, and does not reflect the values and ethics of the Emirati society.
It's such bullshit because everyone knows Dubai is where all the hookers go. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, even that's why Lindsay Lohan's staying there. You know, she's getting turned out even.
Lindsay, can you fly me out there?
They have hotels just for from all over the world, prostitutes,
Yeah, when I did it-
working girls, whatever,
when
They
I
were on a balcony.
when I
mean,
did
it's
it, a porn star, she was constantly like this king or prince or something like that was constantly like going, "Hey, I'll give you $30,000, just come for 1 week." And it was tempting. I was like, almost like, yeah, just take it.
Take it.
Babe, we can fight about this later on our
Yeah.
stacks.
Right.
I'm pretty sure my boyfriend would for sure be like, yeah, take the 30 grand, fucking go.
No shit.
There
I
was
will
a-
take you on a vacation. Just shut the fuck up. Let me do this.
Right.
There was a belligerent American woman, I think, or European woman on a plane in first class drinking champagne, and she was such a problem that they threw her in jail on the plane in Dubai.
She had a crazy Karen interaction with some racism.
I got bear maced.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, I got bear maced by this racist, middle-aged white lady and her husband.
Where?
Peckerheads. Literally, my first night back, there's this gyro. How do you say
Euro.
Euro?
Did,
Yeah, we
were
talked
they
about this a lot.
arrested?
Yeah.
Good.
100%.
After she
Basically,
victimized herself.
this 7-year-old man and his grandkids were maybe 15 at most. They were loading up the gyro stand to start work, and I guess the way they were parked, I guess they were in their way. And she got out and started doing all this racist stuff, calling them all terrorists. They're Greek, and
Oh, they're nice people. I know them.
Oh, so nice. They always give us free shit. And I stepped in and I was like, hey, you need to get the fuck back in your car or this isn't going to end well.
Mad
and I
Maddie over
guess,
here.
yeah, I guess she saw that as a threat, went back to her car, and it wasn't pepper spray. It was a can, and just point blank at the old guy and his 2 grandkids, and then got me. Yeah, and then the
Jesus.
cops pulled up, and she's like, they threatened me. They were in
That was a Karen. That was,
Yeah, it was total
an early
Karen.
Karen.
Isn't that just fucking horrible?
But
Yeah,
she
I-
got her in trouble, though, right?
Yeah, no, it was, I talked to the cops, and it was assault with a non-lethal weapon and a hate crime.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
Slap
great.
that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
I just found out. I always thought these Karens who call the police on African Americans are afraid, and that's why they're calling the police. But no, the reason they're calling the police is because they're hoping that the cops will come and
And arrest
beat the
them.
hell out of the
Yeah.
person, or worse,
Yeah.
People like
Yeah.
that
or
that just
worse.
need to not be on this,
so
on this planet.
I was thinking naively, but the real reason they do it is they want the cops to come and take the people to task.
Yeah.
So they say they're doing bad stuff. It's terrible.
Yeah,
they're
the
horrible.
old guy actually had to go to the hospital because he had diabetes. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
that
he could have
Karen.
perished. That stuff can kill you.
Yeah, he was on the ground on the street for like 45 minutes to like an hour just trying to like, and the kids too. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Bear mace me all you want. I'm healthy. I can take it.
Fucking
Don't do that to
traumatized.
them.
Do we have bears in Texas? In this part of the bears?
Not in this
Not
part,
really.
but I have heard of a black bear in Marfa. I saw him once. I think that's
And
like the only
Why does it
bear.
have to be
Marfa's
black?
where from Austin?
It's probably like
East.
7 hours west.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like super far. It's like right on the border of Mexico.
Right.
Real small town.
And coronavirus cases are skyrocketing in India, and we'll just leave it at that. We won't even take the time to. Everybody knows it's a big problem in certain other places.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Biden was smoking crack around the clock and guzzling a quart of vodka every day at the lowest point of his addiction, President Biden's younger son said this week, prompting his memoir, Beautiful Things. Biden told CBS Sunday morning that he struggled with substance abuse most of his adult life, and at least partly in reaction to his childhood trauma of losing his mother and sister in a car crash that also injured him and his brother, Bo.
Damn.
After 7 years of sobriety, Biden says booze, cancer, death, and two fathers sent him off into a drug and alcohol bender, but he's okay now. And
Mark Maron just had him on his podcast.
really,
Yeah.
And shout out that guy though for overcoming his demons.
For sure.
That's
It's a struggle bus for sure.
really
I-
impressive.
I spent more time on my hands and knees picking through rugs, smoking anything that ever remotely resembled crack cocaine, said Biden, 51.
Damn.
He also began dating his brother Bo's widow, Haley. Grief turned into a hope for a love that maybe could replace what we lost, he said. It didn't work, Biden said. He's been sober since he met his current wife, Melissa, in 2019. He also said he was cooperating completely with federal investigators into his taxes and was 100% certain he would be cleared of wrongdoing. Rapper DMX was on life support and in a vegetative state. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear vegetative state.
Yeah.
Holy
Bullet
cow.
plug, please.
R.I.P.
This week, after suffering a drug overdose and heart attack, according to his former manager, the first musician to have his own four albums debut at number one. Man, that's quite a
DMX.
feat on the Billboard. On Billboard, DMX was only 50 years old. Was hospitalized near his home in White Plains, New York.
Lost a real one. Poor DMX.
For sure.
Miss that.
And Britney Spears was so embarrassed by this another hatchet job, just like they did to Woody Allen. These HBO, was it HBO? Leave these people alone.
Leave
The
Britney
documentary they just
alone.
did
Yeah.
about her conservatorship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's
I think
had
so.
enough.
Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah. She was so embarrassed by this recent documentary about her life, and she cried for 2 weeks. She wrote last week on Instagram, framing Britney Spears probes her conservatorship, her father having her money battle with her father, and her unraveling after relentless attention. And I was thinking about this yesterday. It would drive you crazy if everywhere you went,
People were taking photos of you and harassing you.
harassing you. It could spin you out of control.
For sure.
I mean, you get pissed off if
Absolutely.
you get in line and there's too many people in line.
Yeah.
You get pissed off if the light's too long in LA. If people get pissed off real easy for really nothing. Imagine if somebody was hounding you 24/7. You couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
all the
no,
time.
I
That
know
would,
about it.
after a while, that would break you down.
Yeah.
That would
100%.
psychologically. That would be almost like being in this, solitary confinement. You know, that can
Yeah.
drive you crazy. But having somebody bothering you,
like
strangers,
living-
Yeah.
It's like living in a fishbowl.
Shouting at you, asking you questions,
And
the
everybody
flash
wants to
all the
judge.
time.
All the
0.0. You couldn't trust anyone.
Yeah.
They could be trying to take pictures or something. Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling for her a little bit more than I initially did. I
Well, she stuffs all that money in her butt.
In her dad's butt, apparently.
Yeah, it's her dad. Her dad's in control of her finances, so she only gets what he gives her.
I mean, look.
You only get $4 trillion this year.
Dad.
Yeah, now there's like protesters all the time outside of whatever
Yeah.
like courthouse that they're doing all the court proceedings with the conservatorship. There's actual protests that people show up
can't-
like every day.
I think it would be naive to think that the father's not kind of like saying anything he can to just hold on to that loot.
Oh, he's
for
100%
sure.
is. Yeah.
He wants that money.
Without him, she would be nothing. So,
But what he could do is he could sign some papers and give a half and see how she's doing, or give her something.
Yeah.
You know, give her.
That's why she stopped performing in Vegas, because she was like, if I'm not making the money, I'm done performing. Like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Good for her.
And I can see that she's embarrassed by the documentary, but realistically, it painted her in a better light. Like, it was
Good.
pro
Oh, I'm glad
Britney.
it did. Then I'm
Yeah.
glad it did.
It made her dad look like shit, which
Yeah.
he is kind of a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, that's the protest.
The protests, yeah. Free Britney,
Free
bitch.
Britney.
People go out there like
bitch.
every day to do that.
Every
I can't
day.
imagine that.
She says she stopped watching the documentary because of the light they put me in, adding, "It takes a lot of strength to trust the universe with your real vulnerability, cause I've always been so judged." Mm-hmm. And do you want to hear about Sharon Stone?
let's do it.
Sharon Stone?
Sure. I don't think I know who that is, though.
Me either, but I'm interested.
I have no idea who
She was in a
Sharon Stone
movie called Fatal Attraction.
Basic Instinct.
Basic
is.
Instinct.
Basic Instinct.
And she
Is this the scene where she like spreads her
Yeah,
legs?
she got
Yeah,
tricked
yeah,
into
yeah.
spreading her legs.
Do you
supposedly.
believe that?
I don't believe that for
Tricked?
1 second. Well, she was tricked, but
She
yet
looked-
she had no
looked
underwear
very
on.
convinced that. No, I feel like I just saw this
Right.
in a movie. Oh no, we were watching The Sopranos.
Oh.
We've been binge watching The Sopranos, and they like have a scene where the guys sit down and watch the scene from that movie, and it's very obvious. She does it very
Yeah,
on purpose.
yeah,
Wait, you get to see Sharon Stone's pussy? What?
Yes.
yeah.
Whoa.
And they,
Maybe
was
I do
Trump
need
there?
to look her up.
she's saying that she didn't know, but yet she didn't wear underwear, and she paused when she was undoing her legs. It's the dumbest shit ever. She's just trying to put herself back in the news because no one gives a shit about Sharon Stone.
Fuck you, Sharon Stone.
Yeah.
Well, this is what she says. Sharon Stone never gave her consent for Basic Instinct's most infamous shot, said so-and-so and so-and-so. The moment when the enigmatic murder suspect, Catherine's character, uncrosses her legs and reveals all during a police interrogation, caused audiences to drop jaws and helped make the 1992 erotic thriller a smash and Stone a breakout star. But Stone, 63, says she removed her panties only because she was told that the white was reflecting the light and had no idea what was caught on film until the movie was finished.
But that's why she paused. I mean, she didn't just undo her legs. She did them, like as if she.
Yeah, it's
Knew
hard.
what
I
was
don't.
going
I don't
on.
believe her
Are you,
either.
about, are you about to show us this?
I'm
scene?
not
No, when
gonna-
you're making a movie, and they tell you to take your panties off because it's going to interfere with the camera.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Look at the best of the result. The best is the reaction of all the guys in the room. They're really great acting. Look at the guys. They're stepping on their tongues. Mm-hmm. Now watch this. I believe Brian. I don't think she didn't think she knew what she was doing. When you're making a movie, they're going to try to get as many shots of you as possible. You can't trust them. Take your panties
Well,
off.
yeah, you can't trust them. But if I'm gonna be honest, I'm never one to like be like, oh, the female's lying like immediately. But I mean, if she did, but if she did think that the light was gonna reflect, that could be part of the hesitation. She's like, is it?
But how about the
Yeah, but
how
when
about
the
the
movie
black
came out,
panties?
wouldn't you have then like sued against
Right,
them or something?
or-
I'm sure
Like,
they have legal documents for that.
And I'm sure they have different color panties they could buy.
No shit. Yeah.
Like nude color
and underwear.
Anything
else.
Hey, it's the guy
That's
from
Newman.
Jurassic Park.
That's Newman from Seinfeld, the mailman.
He is from Jurassic Park.
You got to
in
watch this movie
Seinfeld.
someday.
Oh,
she's kind of hot.
Yeah, back then she was pretty hot. You know,
Wait, does it go down?
When this movie comes out, yeah.
Yeah, it shows.
When this movie came out, by the way, this was such a big deal that they would like put papers on your car if you go to the movie theater. I had like a paper saying like, this is this Satan devil, blah blah, ban this movie theater.
Holy shit.
Just from this one little dumb scene.
Hey, honey, I'm gonna go watch a movie. I'll be back in about 3 hours.
Right. And
no
it's
sex drive.
Shit. Goes to the movies 5 times.
There's Newman.
right here.
Oh, here it is. Here it
No,
is.
it's coming
Here
out.
it is.
It's pretty soon. Maybe I should.
The whole world revolves around what you're just going to see now. The whole world revolves around this.
Let me fast forward it. Where is
I
it?
think it was like in here, like in there somewhere.
Right here.
Show me that pussy. Whoa.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Hey, at least she shaved.
I mean, honestly,
Was that
I
a
thought I
landing
saw a
strip?
penis for a second, but
I
I,
mean,
I think
like-
I might be wrong.
That's called an enlarged clitosaurus.
Clitosaurus.
AKA micro penis.
Oh my god. I mean, like the quality on this camera is not great, but like
I
it's
know.
obviously her pussy.
Maybe it was the quality of
That's
the
what I had a
vagina.
problem with. There's a place in L.A. on Sunset Boulevard, close to the Comedy Store, called the Body Shop, and I was. How was the lighting? It was completely nude, so they couldn't serve alcohol. But it was so dark, you couldn't see anyone. You had to really try. You know, what is this? A tease job? You know, turn the lights up in here. You know, and I only went in there a few times because it was so too dark. You want to see what you want to see. So what is
I don't think they would allow that.
what is your lighting like at the Blue
Oh, it's
Rose?
amazing.
It's dark,
The blue
but we
rose,
have like
it's
the
a red rose.
A red rose and
Yeah.
a yellow rose. What's
But it's
the lighting like?
it's good. It's very good.
Are you comfortable with the lighting?
Yeah, I like it. I think it like
You don't have any grievances about the lighting?
not even a little bit. I
How
like
about
the
you,
lighting.
Kaylee?
If that's the worst thing I have to grieve about, then I say it's a good day.
Yeah,
Now-
you see everyone's
It like
boobies
it like
there.
makes your body look better the way they do the lighting in the strip
They
club.
customize it too, like with what you're wearing.
Red rose.
I'm looking at Red Rose, and then this, like Austin, and then this comes up right down here. It goes right into Brian Holtzman.
Hey, I know that guy.
Call the police.
I like the way you're straddling that chair.
I
Brian.
love how that came out.
Oh, I know. Yeah. By the way, Brian, you just released this video today. You have it like crotch shot, like crazy.
Look at that bulge. He said something's knocking on that door.
And I'm going to
Took
shoot
a
a
cue.
wild boar. I'm going to shoot a wild boar. So I can just be, you know. So
That's your own basic instinct.
I was gonna
Right.
say taking some tips from Sharon Stone.
So you're happy with the lighting where you work? You don't have
Yeah.
any grievances with the lighting?
No, I think it's pretty nice. Yeah,
I've worked in a couple clubs, and I think Red Rose is like hands down my favorite club I've worked in.
Absolutely.
that's why they have my loyalty.
I've always said before I even moved here, I used to go to Yellow Rose with Joe Rogan all the time, and that's #1 club in the United States. I've been to like maybe 200 strip clubs around this country
you think
and in
so?
Japan, and it's way.
Which one is this?
The Yellow Rose and the Red
Now,
Rose.
is there a cover charge? Will I have to pay a cover charge to get in?
I'll see what I can do for
There's
you.
a cover charge, but I think that we could.
Maybe
Waive
I can
that
just
for
mention
you.
your name.
Yeah, just
Mention-
yell really loud and be like, I fucking
Oh.
know Kaylee and Brielle.
Maybe I'll give them a button. Maybe.
Brendel.
Button.
Oh, I would
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm aware of this.
Thank
all the
you.
time.
I saw Holtzman. I love
Yes,
it.
I'm wearing this.
I'm going to put it on my Yoda.
Oh,
So I think I'm going to agree with Brian. This is. I smell fish, and no pun intended.
Sorry, I'll close my legs.
No pun intended. But I mean, how dumb do you have to be to fall for that? They said the white panties are going to interfere with the camera, the lighting. So she takes them off, and she says,
oh, that's what you meant. Oh, she lying.
Yeah.
"Oh, she's
Yeah,
lying."
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that.
Man, I thought something else. I'm stupid.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking that they were saying that the light wasn't gonna catch it. Like,
Oh.
don't worry about the light's gonna be so bright, like it won't even fuck with it. But I didn't even listen to the white panties part.
Yeah.
You know, I don't fuck with panties, so it's, I do fuck with panties, but not with other people. All right, I'm just putting myself in a hole.
right.
Give me a
Okay.
headstone because I just dug my grave.
Panties, crotchless panties.
Vibrating.
Let me ask you a question. Brian thinks that the panties at the Goodwill are pre-owned.
I would never buy underwear from a Goodwill.
I would say that maybe not.
No, they have to be. I mean, it's Goodwill.
No, they don't. They could just be cheap.
Not cheap Chinese.
Yeah, I would
panties.
say that would be
they
extremely
sell
unsanitary.
They sell
Bras and
swimsuits
stuff.
too, though, and that
Thank God, because I've been buying panties at Goodwill.
Well, watch out. They probably have
Hey, that's-
asbestos.
That's my
asbestos in them
Saturday
or
night
something.
sex.
Hey,
my
Brian,
Saturday
if you
night
don't
sex
believe
wear.
me, next time you go, they're smelling.
I will.
Well,
I
they've
don't-
been washed.
No, they don't wash
You just
anything at
see 'em
Goodwill.
It's gonna be like smells like
Please
Sharon
stop.
Stone.
They'll be taking me out in handcuffs.
I just read an interview or saw an interview with a woman that worked at Goodwill, and she was like saying why she was quitting. And one thing is they don't wash any of the clothes there, so like you should definitely wash anything you buy there.
Son of a
At any
bitch.
thrift store, you should always wash stuff that you buy. At
I mean,
any
I
thrift
even wash
store.
clothes that like I buy at regular stores. You know, because
I
you
don't
never
wear
know who's
underwear
tried them
straight
on.
off. Yeah, you always wash underwear before you put them on, no matter where you buy them from.
How's the parking over there at the Yellow Rose? You have any grievances about the parking?
Both the Yellow Rose and the Red Rose have like a large.
Did they walk
parking
you?
area.
Did they walk you to your car after your shift?
No, not
They
me.
do.
I got Bang and Pow with me.
I've been yelled at by the managers because I'll be like, I'm good, I got it, and like walk myself, and they're like, we have the
Yeah.
guy here for a reason.
They really do frown upon it. They
Yeah,
always
but then
want
you
the
have to
girls
worry about the
safe.
guy that's walking you.
No, I
he gets
trust our
cheeky,
guys.
cheeky.
No,
I trust
I'll
our
fuck
guys.
them all up. Yeah, we're all, honestly the Red
I
Rose
could
and Yellow
never.
Rose. So Yellow Rose was really inviting, but I would say Red Rose for me has been a very very family oriented. They all take care of us. Like if you're there, you're loyal. Like
The
me and
girls are
Brielle.
really good with each other too.
Yeah.
It's like there's no cattiness.
Not a lot of. If
Rose.
there's catty drama, you automatically assume they're from out of town. They'll be gone after the weekend. Yeah. Smash their face against the locker. That's beautiful.
Now, tell us about what are like three things that
Oh, my weather alarm's going off.
a bartender will.
bueno.
Does that mean strong thunderstorms,
Some
maybe
kind
lightning?
of something coming through right now.
What are like the three things that a bartender dislikes the most from a patron?
Whenever you leave your number on a receipt and you don't tip me, I'll automatically just give it to one of my male coworkers and have them send you dick pics because that's just dumb. Don't give me your number and don't tip, you know?
That's a way to get
Yeah,
back at 'em.
But not unsolicited. They definitely say, "Do you want some naked pics first?"
Yeah.
And then they'll say yes, and then it's dicks.
Boom.
We don't do unsolicited. That's whack.
What else? Shit. Probably getting mad for cutting you off. I get that a lot. Like I'll cut someone off and they're like, "Do you not know? This is only my like fourth drink of the night." And I'm
Oh,
like,
when you have to.
Maddie,
cut
I'm
somebody
sitting
off.
right here.
I like when grown men are like, I'm an adult, da, 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 I can handle my alcohol.
You're
You're
acting like a
"You
fucking
can't."
toddler.
No.
The little Shirley Temple drink. Get out of here, pussy.
And then, shit, probably the last one. Just starting fights in a bar in general. Like, why? Everybody's out here trying to have a good time. Like, don't.
Well, those
Be a
are the
dick.
those are the ones. Sometimes the fight is over an argument or a legitimate reason, perhaps. But then there are certain type of guys and women that just want to fight,
Yes.
and those are the most dangerous patrons because they just want to. They like punching people in the face.
Yeah, they go out specifically to fight, and then alcohol is just their excuse for doing so.
Mommy and Daddy didn't pay enough attention to them. They need attention somewhere.
Yeah, I ran with a crew in high school that were prone to that behavior.
Yeah, I've never really been in a fight. I have been punched in the face by a chick at work, though. She, like, wasn't going to pay for her drink, so I, like, picked it up, and I was like, you can pay me or I'm taking it. And she, like, went at me and, like, hit me right here.
Really? At Peckerhead?
Yeah.
You need to get the fuck out of this bar.
You need to
man.
peg her.
You need a new job.
Week one, people have been telling
Sounds
me
like
that.
the inside of a cabin of Spirit Airlines.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Maybe try Chili's. You know, they have a nice bar
I think
there.
we're going to try to get
Applebee's.
Maddie to
Applebee's
come
is
over
the
to
move.
Red Rose.
Yeah, I actually did text their
good.
manager today, and they said they're going to try and get me on the schedule. At Red
You need
Rose.
to try harder and
That's
faster.
way better.
Yeah, no
at
shit.
what? At what?
At Red Rose.
Red Rose.
I'm potentially going to be on the schedule, I think,
But
as like
you-
a cocktail server.
Well, now that we can't do false advertising, so y'all better put her on the schedule.
yeah, Chris, I'm looking at you, motherfucker.
And you must get pretty good gratuities after a shift at the Peckerhead.
It's like hit or miss.
You know?
Just kind of depending on like what kind of crowd we get in, which is usually just a bunch of frat boys who. Those are like the worst kind of customers. at
Because they're
bar.
like paying with their dad's credit card.
Yeah, no, I'll watch them. They'll like pull it out, and then they'll pull out their parents' American Express, and then their Chase Visa, and they'll, give me the American Express, and still not tip. I know you're not paying for it, motherfucker. Leave.
Like your parents are going to be annoyed that you're drinking on their credit card anyway. You might as well give me a good tip
No
while you're
shit.
doing it.
Yeah.
Like, not only are they going to be mad at you for spending their money, but now you're spending their money and being a dickhead.
Yeah.
No shit.
They didn't raise you like that.
They actually may have raised them like that.
Most likely.
Most likely.
So I guess we're all in favor that she's actually lying in this
Full of
article.
shit.
100%.
Lying.
Locked
Guilty.
in my answer.
Lying.
Guilty.
Yeah,
lying.
it's too far. You'd have to be totally naive to believe her.
Oh shit.
or just a man hater, or a pro-woman biased person.
feminist.
I mean,
I was just gonna say.
an outright feminist creature
I like
feature.
that.
So Denzel Washington, his son, is an actor too.
He's a fucking champ.
Dude, Denzel's so hot.
Yeah, one of the best scenes I've ever saw is him getting shot up in Training Day at the end.
I actually just watched that yesterday for
Can
the
you
first
believe
time.
that?
Yeah,
He looks like he's being shot, and he's not. He is great.
he was really good.
You want to be an actor? Watch that and see if you can do that. Can you do that?
Allegedly.
God. 120-year-old chocolate bar commissioned by Queen Victoria has been found in an attic in England. And we'll leave it at that.
Who just saves a chocolate bar for 120 years?
You may have forgotten about it. It was in an attic.
Yeah.
Did you still
Did
eat
they
it?
eat it? I would.
Does chocolate
no,
go
you
bad?
wouldn't.
The National Trust
Does chocolate go
reports that the Queen had a batch of bars made so
If you
she
dare me, I
could
will.
hand out treats to British troops serving in South Africa during the Boer War. Boer War. God, is
that like a collector's item at that point? Like, is that like
I wonder
a
how much
lot
that
of
would go
money?
for.
in 1900, a single bar was found in a tin at a 15th century Oxburgh Hall in Norfolk, which was formerly home to a major who served in the conflict. Fine.
I'm gonna take that chocolate bar straight to Pawn Stars.
Right.
I'll give you $3.27 because my son's gonna eat it.
A Georgia teenager relieved his pandemic boredom by spending 3 weeks building a roller coaster in his backyard. Ben Toliday doggedly constructed his project out of wooden beams, PVC pipe, cinder blocks, and sandbags. He said he was absolutely terrified to try it out the first time.
Sounds like the Rattler at
I'm sorry.
Six
What
Flags.
parent is allowing their child to build a roller coaster and then get on it?
They get on it. Yeah. How?
The fighting kind. He'll grow up one day.
No shit.
Maddie, get ready. He's
Here's
coming
one for you, Madison. Americans who miss the smell of a bar can now recreate it at home with a set of candles.
What is it? Disappointment and alcoholism?
Yeah.
What is going on?
It's the worst. Like I hate when I just leave like an old like Jack and Coke on my bed stand or nightstand or
waste
whatever.
Jack and Coke?
No, like at the end of the night you might have a little left. You put it on a table and the next morning you walk in, you smell that old alcohol.
Yeah, and you start having like Vietnam War flashbacks from the night before.
No,
And it's like,
wake up in the morning, take a shot, start the day off right,
No.
brother.
No,
I'm
bars
not a-
don't smell good.
Yeah.
no, never. They
Strip
smell like
clubs do not
Fabuloso
smell
and
good.
tequila.
Right.
The
I guess
candles.
that's like my equation is like strip club. bar.
Because in strip clubs, I mean, we usually have carpet, so all the alcohol,
fabric
vomit,
chairs.
and everything else it fucking hits that.
Do you like
piss.
do you like the way they call them gentlemen's club?
No, there's
there are
not
a
a
few.
single fucking gentleman that walks in there. They're like, "Hey, I have $5. Can I touch your asshole?" And I'm like,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Give me
'cause you
$4
sure
and
as fuck
you
know
got
there
it.
are some gentlemen. I've had some very good.
okay,
nights at
yes.
the
I
strip
actually
club.
just met one
They
on
give you a nice
what is
gratuity,
today?
right?
Yeah.
$100. C note.
What is today?
Why
Today's
are you-
the 15th, Thursday.
Jesus Christ. On Tuesday, I met a very nice guy. First lap dance ever, hands behind the back. Was like, not obsessed because he was
Oh, they're
nice.
supposed to put their hands behind their back?
So technically, we're not supposed to even touch them.
Really?
Like, we're supposed to stay
Yeah,
like
like
two
lo-
two
the
feet.
law.
I thought we were in Texas.
No, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Yeah, we're
foot
supposed to be
away.
like a foot or two away. There's supposed to be no contact. That's like a prostitution.
Then what is a lap
charge.
dance then?
Yeah.
A lap dance is just you dancing
Dancing
in
in
front of a
front.
man.
Wow.
You just,
I've
like, hover
never,
over 'em?
If
Yeah.
that, ugh.
In
That's
Texas,
horrible.
they
Why do
don't
y'all
really
think I
like.
charge $40 a dance?
But did they have curtains? Is it private booth?
We have that option, yeah.
But
I mean,
that-
yeah,
costs
that's
more.
what you do. You just go to the private booth and you put a gag in.
yeah, but they're all fucking cheap asses.
Right. So
Man.
You want me to spend $40 on you? Bruh, you came up to me. What do you want? Like,
You waved me down.
obviously your wife isn't doing the thing. Am I doing all right?
There was this place. There was this place in Dayton, Ohio, called the Living Room, and I went back there, and the chick just straight up sat on my face and rode my face until she came, and then she like ran out, And then I'm like, what? There was like 2 more songs left, you know?
Don't tell me she was on her
And no,
period.
No, she was.
Motherfucker.
But I didn't
Nasty
know, I
bitch.
didn't know that at the time. But then this other stripper
all-
came in, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, she had to like get out of there, but I'll finish it." And she just jumped right on my face and did the same shit.
Oh,
That was
I
the-
can't believe you allowed
cross
this.
contamination of the hoe.
It was great. It was great because I was so drunk. But then the next day, like I remember, like we were late. I was with Tony and. We were going to the car, and I smelled my face smelled. And so then I go to Tony. I'm like, Tony, do you smell something? And I pulled out my lip to him. He goes, oh, what the fuck is that? And then I guess I had like a little bit of red all over my face. Like it was disgusting.
You're like, did I have a nosebleed
Yeah,
last night?
right.
The fuck?
Wakes up. Who did I fucking kill?
I'm like nauseous.
Killed that pussy boy.
That's disgusting.
And that strip club was destroyed by a tornado 5 years later.
Oh,
there's-
probably a good thing. Hopefully nobody was in there.
Shout out to the NATOs.
Mother Nature, you doing us a solid.
The candles produced by the Miller Brewing Company come in 3 distinctive scents: dive bar, beer garden, and game day.
Horrible.
What about
Ew.
regrets?
They are priced at $20 a piece, with all proceeds going to struggling bar workers. Dive
Okay,
bar is
wow.
described as having nose-tingling notes of musk, pine, tobacco, and yeast.
Oh, God, that sounds horrible. Yeast.
I hate my life.
What the fuck?
A combination.
Okay, like it sounds disgusting, but maybe I would buy one just because it supports bartenders who are out of work.
Hey,
Support
I'm
me,
gonna
guys.
start giving that to my
I'll just
family
give
for
you
Christmas
$20,
gifts.
Maddie.
Yeah, be like,
Just
Mom, I
give me
got you
20
this
bucks.
beautiful candle of yeast.
A combination intended to evoke dim lights, a faint glass clicking, and the sinus clearing sensation of a puddle that somehow exists indoors.
What is wrong with
That's
people?
nice the way they wrote that, huh? That's great.
I'd rather have Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy than that.
No shit.
Hell
Or Sharon
yeah.
Stone.
And this
Oh, yeah.
this reminds me of a very funny thing my brother Jay always talks about. In Coney Island in the summertime, it's real hot. And he talks about somebody who urinates on the blacktop. And in the summer, because of the heat, the urine, you can smell the urine.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
It evaporates.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like
just
walking
in
on
the air.
6th Street.
it just wafers off the hot blacktop. And you can smell it. Oh, that's urine.
That's pee.
I literally on 6th Street. I'm like, somebody pissed here.
So Coney Island was like your boardwalk, like growing up.
Not sort of. We went there a few times, but that was more for people from Brooklyn and Queens and Manhattan, and it had a heyday. A funny thing that Trump's father destroyed Coney Island. He bought this place, this beautiful building, and tore it. You know, he did a lot of crazy stuff. So Coney Island was like in its heyday, was the place to be, but it changed over time, and now it still has the world famous Cyclone roller coaster. And this is an old wooden roller coaster. Do you like roller coasters?
I do.
You get off the Cyclone. Next time you're in New York, you got to do it.
It's a
Brian.
wooden roller coaster, right?
So is
hate
a Rattler, or did they?
Like they have it in,
recently changed the
Arlington,
Rattler
Texas.
to
Yeah,
metal, right?
It used to be the biggest wooden roller coaster in Texas in Fiesta, Texas, and San Antonio. It used to be the largest wooden coaster, and then it started like deteriorating, so they changed it to the Iron Rattler.
and hurting everybody.
yeah,
So
I
there-
get on that thing, and it's like,
Yeah.
Why do I have
They
such
had
bad
one in Arlington, Texas,
freaking
too,
neck
at Six
problems?
Flags.
There's no good amusement parks in Austin, right? You have to go to like San Antonio or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, we actually passed a splash town.
Actually, I
on
think
our way
that
here.
the best amusement park is Red Rose. Hit it up.
Yeah.
Laugh at all the
Kaylee will
horrors.
take you on a wild ride.
When you
Yes,
get
I
off
will. Yes, I will.
when you get off the Cyclone in Coney Island, you feel like you've been beat up,
Yeah.
mugged,
Yeah, it's
accosted.
the same thing with
I'd
the
rather
other
get
ones in
mugged,
Texas.
honestly.
because you're like constantly like the
Throw-
whole
you-
time.
bam, and all the
You're like,
padding is worn
your
away.
head, yeah.
100%.
I'm gonna go in a straight jacket so I can't help myself.
But it's
God.
good. You pay the first fee, and then you can ride again for like $2 or $3, some nonsense, and then you can get the front car. You know, if the first time you can't get the front car, you want either the front car or you want the last car. So you get that whip. You get that whiplash. I don't know anybody who gets whiplash. Do you?
Yeah, you walk in a dark
I do.
alley because I,
I
want
do.
that rape. No, thank you.
Fuck.
I'll take a pass. Thank you though.
So scented candles. from the bar area.
Yeasty candles.
All right, we're going to move right along here because I want to get to questions and some comments.
Is that the one in Coney Island?
Coney Island.
Look at that, and it's just, and then you can see forever. It's right on the ocean. All right, on the ocean. And that click, 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 click,
Remain seated.
click, click, click,
Don't
click,
tell me what to
click,
do.
Yeah, don't
click,
stand up on
click,
this, guys.
Click, click, and
dare
then
you.
it just starts to beat your ass.
Yeah, that does not look good.
I could feel that in my knees.
That
Damn.
looks just like the Rattler, though.
It does. It looks like there's
Honestly,
like a Texas Giant or something. That
I'm
lives in
having
Arlington.
flashbacks.
It's real violent. Wait, you see how violent it gets. And all right, it's still kind of you're okay now, but then it's gonna just start just kicking your ass, different directions.
Yeah, that wooden roller coaster at Six Flags in Los Angeles is probably one of the worst roller coasters I've ever been on. After getting there, it felt like it just gives you brain damage. Like, you gotta,
Yeah, you're
It's like
upset.
shaken
It's
baby
it's
syndrome,
back
except
and
for
forth.
older people.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not really seeing where this is gonna go wrong. Oh, there it is.
It's
There it is, right here.
it's real. It's very much faster than the video. It
Makes
seems.
it out to be. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, I can't watch this. It's making me dizzy.
Yeah, it's making me nauseous. It's
And
making me
it's-
sweat.
Honestly, same. I think I just peed myself a little bit because scared my neck was gonna hurt.
Right? No.
Gun sales are up.
Hey.
And we'll leave it at that. What else? How to talk to vaccination skeptics. Don't waste energy trying to convert the roughly 3 in 20 Americans who are dead set against receiving the COVID vaccine.
Oh, there's that 3.
Said so and so and so and so. Another 22% are just hesitant about getting the shot, and it's this wait and see group that's most worth focusing on. I haven't had mine yet. When you start a conversation with family or friends in that camp, don't assume you know what their concerns are. Listen first, because everyone has different worries and many people just need to be heard. Don't push scientific evidence if it doesn't directly address their concerns. The most persuading thing you can do is share your experience of being vaccinated, and if all else fails, focus on what herd immunity could offer a path back to normalcy. So what is this herd immunity I keep
Natural
hearing about?
selection.
Is that when everybody's... What is herd immunity exactly?
When enough people get it, then pretty much
It just goes away
goes
on
So
its
your
own.
body builds an
Yeah.
immunity to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Did you guys have COVID yet?
I got it March of last year.
Oh, you got it early. So you got a
Yeah.
bad one probably.
No, it really wasn't. I mean, it felt like a full-blown flu for about 2 days. And then after that, for the remainder of the 2 weeks that I quarantined, it was like it felt sluggish, but I had my pole up. I was still able to do pole tricks and stuff like that. Can't stop, won't stop. But
Did you lose your taste and all that?
I
stuff?
lost everything, which didn't mean anything because my cooking back then fucking sucked.
How long? For how long?
So that one, it wasn't really residual for me. I know a lot, like I know one girl, it's been about 6 months since she still doesn't have her full taste, and she's a baker.
Oh no.
So that's pretty whack.
Oh God.
But
Sucks.
I did hear that Johnson & Johnson had a major recall on their
Yeah,
vaccination.
because of blood clotting.
Yeah, but
And death.
but it's like millions of people have had it, and then there's like 4 people or 7 people that have had blood clots. It was like,
It's probably from them
Yeah.
eating like a fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
I used to eat dirt as a kid, so I think I'm pretty immune.
yeah, I see dirt and grass.
Yeah, me too. Oh, look at us.
Look at us now.
Look at us. I used to eat dirt because I thought it was chocolate milk powder.
Hey, y'all guys are
Maddie,
gonna make it in the long run. If
You
I'm being
didn't get
honest.
COVID, did you?
I don't think so.
I don't think I got
Oh,
it
that's
either.
sketchy.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. Did you get it?
No.
Can y'all get the fuck away from me?
The number of billionaires on Forbes' 35th annual ranking swelled by 660 to 2,755 in 1 year. The billionaires' combined fortunes increased to 13.1 trillion, up from 8 trillion last year, with the top 10 alone worth 1.15 trillion. Amazon's Jeff Bezos kept the top spot for the 4th year in a row with a fortune of 177 billion. He bought a house in Los Angeles, one of the most expensive houses in Los Angeles, and because of all the money he has, it would be like him spending $84,000 or $49,000 or $88,000 on a house that was like I don't
That
know,
makes me wanna
200
kill
million
myself.
or something.
Mr. Jeff Bezos,
It's unbelievable.
if you want to
yeah.
sponsor
It's unbelievable.
ATX After Dark, that'd be dope.
He's single now, right?
It doesn't matter, honestly, at this point.
Tesla
Go get him, Maddie.
Tesla delivered a record 184,800 vehicles last quarter. The sales beat estimates despite the fact that they only include 2020 sales of Tesla's Model X and Model S. What do you have?
I have the X.
Which are waiting for updates to resume production.
Teslas are cool.
And LG's not going to make cell phones anymore. They lost 4.5 billion. What took them? What took them
God,
so
better
long?
videos.
I know, right?
Who is still buying LG?
Yeah. Makes zero sense.
After 6 years of losses totaling some 4.5 billion, why would they wait till they lost 4.5 billion?
No shit.
6 years of losses.
Someone's really bad at math.
A jump in mortgage rates over the past 2 months means that a typical buyer will spend an additional $93 per month on mortgage payments. That equates to roughly $1,100 per year, or about $33,000 over the life of a 30-year loan.
Damn.
And
Well, I see why there are a lot of homeless people.
I still don't understand mortgages.
I don't understand why I can afford
It's like
rent,
an
but I can't
adult
afford to
rent.
buy a house.
And
Shit.
we're at the last one now. This is the wisdom and the whip. Sometimes we understand them, and sometimes we don't. The first one is, there are two things that are important to politics. The first is money, and I can't remember what the second one is. You like that one?
That
That's
was
a good
funny.
Jump in whenever you want on this.
Hit the nail on the head.
Religions love losing battles because adherents will be equally obliged to keep fighting them. I kind of get what that means.
I don't understand.
That went right over my
Oh
head.
shit! You just said
Yeah, I saw
lightning.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I could hear the
I
thunder.
thought the
roll.
paparazzi was here.
Hey, let's get naked! Let's get naked!
That was scary.
Wet t-shirt
Brian's
party?
just looking for any reason for us to take our clothes off.
Hey, honestly, me too.
Let's go play in the rain.
I've been waiting. I'm like,
Clothes are a
God,
pain in the
I've
ass.
never
you know?
worn this many clothes this long in my entire life. Been practicing since I was a child. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
All we have all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. All right, who
I'm gonna get that one
cares?
tramp
Sounded
stamps.
like a fortune cookie.
The earth is mostly just a boneyard, but pretty in the sunlight. An onion can make people cry, but there had never been a vegetable invented to make them laugh.
Aw. I don't know. Bananas are pretty funny.
I don't know. Cucumbers make me laugh. I always feel paranoid picking them out. I always get the biggest one.
I wonder why, Kaylee.
Damn, that one looks juicy.
Size does matter, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, no,
I don't think.
I didn't say that.
Yes.
I'm going quite mad with the knowledge of accepting the overwhelming number of things I can never know, places I can never go, and people I can never be.
Fucking preach,
Yeah.
Brian. Preach that shit. That gives me whole anxiety.
Yeah.
I
No
know,
shit.
to know that we're going to die and we're not going to be able to see Monaco or Morocco, we're not going to see this place,
whoa,
or we're not
whoa,
going
whoa.
to
You're
go
jumping the
here.
gun. I'm gonna go to fucking Morocco.
I want to go. I haven't been. I heard it's a fascinating place.
Yeah, I want to go.
You go to the Rock of Gibraltar and you take the ferry over to Morocco. 1 minute you're in Europe, the next minute you're in Africa. Just a
that's
short
cool.
ferry ride. Let's all go.
I mean,
all go.
field
Right
trip,
now.
field
Let's
trip, podcast.
Babies are such a nice way to start people. And that's it. That's the audience of interest. That's it. Now we're going to get to the
What are
midi.
you doing?
Touching my weenus.
Love playing with their wings.
Chris Rock is going to be in a new movie called the Spiral with Samuel L. Jackson.
Sounds like my life.
I love Samuel.
So Chris Rock is going to be a serious role. It's not going to be a comedy.
What?
Interesting.
Though Rock 56 didn't write the script for Spiral, the latest in the billion-dollar Saw movie franchise, he did come up with the story. Director Darren Lynn Bozeman says, "This one won't be as gory as previous Saw flicks. This is much more about character, tension, and fear." So good luck to Chris Rock. See if he can
Yeah, no kidding.
get a
Yeah, I
hit.
might actually watch that if it's less gory.
Well,
And
I
this
used to
is
watch
one
as a
that I
kid.
found.
Family
This is
movie night.
we used to do a lot of letters when we had more time, but you run out of time, and the guests like yourselves are really good guests, and you guys did the items of interest just great. That's the way it's supposed to work. You read an item of interest, and you get the input from the guest, and. And this is the magic of gratitude letters. If you are looking to make someone feel better, consider writing a gratitude letter, said so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. It's a practice not often discussed, but studies indicate that recipients of such notes are lastingly enlightened. That's why I send postcards, but I haven't done so yet because I just haven't gotten them. But, yeah.
I used to do this with friends.
Oh, it's the greatest
Like
thing
if
in
you
the
just
world.
give somebody a card for no reason, like I love doing that.
I had one friend really down in the dumps, and I definitely looked up a bunch of like motivational quotes each day, sent him one. But he's an asshole, so he can go fuck himself now.
Isn't it a pain when you have a friend that's depressed or
But
in
hey,
a
stay
depression?
motivated.
And then you got to call them every 6 months and see if they're still alive.
Yeah.
Such a pain in the ass.
Still here.
So lastingly enlightened, and anyone suffering end of winter doldrums could use such a boost. A gratitude letter can express thanks for any one thing. Start by recalling how you met, perhaps, or a favorite memory, and focus on something the person has said or done for you that has been meaningful for you. Don't hold back. It takes a little bravery, but writing sincerely and from the heart turns a polite note into a meaningful memento. Sending the note will make you feel really good. Better yet, it will make the recipient feel great.
Hey, buddy.
And the only reason I read that is because it leads into one of the most Brian's loves this portion, the letters for all occasions. It's his favorite part of the podcast. He really loves it. He does.
Hey, Redban, insert lovely music. Maddie, I remember the first time we met on 4th of July.
And this is
on a binger. And then I figured out I met
how
my
long you guys
person.
been friends? How long you been friends? Where'd you meet?
We met 4th of July last year.
Wow, new friends.
Yeah, it was like a real
After
connection.
hours? An after hours club?
No, it was in a mansion. It was a beautiful, beautiful meeting. I didn't know that there was another atrocious person like me, and there is.
Right here.
And we
So
literally
it was
had
just
the
you hit it
same
off
voice.
right, just
Yeah,
like that.
She's the other ball in my sack.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Hopefully we don't get removed from each other though, because that'd be cancerous.
Fucking suck.
How about you? Where did you
I
fall
met
into
Kaylee
this?
at work, but we became friends. Like,
So
pretty
you would say she
recently.
was a coworker.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you have the same lockers? Do you
Yeah,
close
I mean,
by?
locker,
lockers,
same
same
Do y'all
men,
share
Gary.
G-strings?
same husband.
Oh yeah, we share G-strings. We're like, hey baby, what's mine is yours, but hey, I didn't wash it. Oh no, it's fine. I wear Goodwill panties.
It's my Goodwill G-string.
How many girls are on a given shift in the club at night?
Ranges from 40 to 80.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
the minimum would be about 35 or 40 minimum.
Yeah.
Damn.
And honestly, but if I'm being honest, like it's more small than Yellow Rose, like with ceiling height. and
Yellow
stuff.
Rose, you can have like 100
for
plus.
sure. But I mean, when you're in there, it's on a busy day. It's almost like you don't even see the other.
So
girls.
how many? That's a lot of girls. How many? How many?
How many?
How do you know who goes next? Who makes the list?
The DJ.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
And how
as you clock in, you like get added to the list, and then he just goes through it.
Yeah.
And how many bartenders do you work with?
I'd say probably like 6 any given
6?
night. Yeah.
At what's it called? Peckerhead?
Peckerheads? Yeah. It's such a funny name.
It's so
Peckerheads and Burnsides.
What a peckerhead.
Pecker, I just met her.
This is a shout out to a gentleman by the name of Dennis Hink, Hink. Mind your own business. You are not the booker of dead air. This gentleman wanted to suggest some bookings, and I don't know if Dennis knows that Brian and I spend quite extensively on booking this podcast. It's just not, we just don't pick anybody to be on dead air. This is, you've all been vetted for your talents and what have you and your backgrounds.
Very thankful for this
Wow,
opportunity.
that's.
So-
I wish
I
my
feel
family
very
acknowledged those
special right
fucking
now.
talents.
So this Dennis Hink, just mind your business, buddy. You're not the booker of dead air, and just listen to dead air and enjoy it, and try not to control dead air.
Yeah,
I feel like we need to get like a thunder blanket. You know, the ones they give for dogs, because Redban over here.
It's just
he's
like a weighted
freaky.
blanket.
I'm facing all the windows, so I'm just like seeing like all the lightning going on behind you guys.
I'm just pretending it's
Good thing I brought this
paparazzi.
one. Huh? Look what I brought. The first time since I've been here. I'm carrying it with me.
Come at me, Storm. Let's go.
This is from Foot
Get
Locker.
off my yard.
We
Foot
did not come
Locker.
prepared.
He's just gonna go out there and hold his umbrella while it's storming. I got the umbrella.
We have to drive home with a madman.
Oh God.
Terrified.
Oh my god. Honestly, I'd rather walk.
This is what is your best comedy experience, but we'll change it to what is your best bartender experience? Or worse.
Some dude actually paid me like $2,000 to quit my job at Peckerheads. I mean, he like was like, "Hey, here's $2,000. You want to quit? Come with me." And I was like, "Cool."
And do what?
Just take him to West and buy bottles. And then once he got creepy, I literally ran away. But he paid me up front, so I was like,
Wow.
and I look at me back at Peckerheads a month later.
Money talks. Bullshit
Money-
walks.
You're not wrong.
For sure.
I should have paid attention in school. What is your best experience in your line of work, or worse,
I think the
that you can
first
remember?
time I started stripping dancing was in Corpus, and there's this really nice guy.
Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus Christi at the Palace. I'm not shouting.
And
about
for
it.
everybody that's not familiar with Texas, Corpus Christi's down near Galveston,
Yeah.
near Houston.
Yeah.
So is
My
it on
hometown
the?
is in the middle of Houston and Corpus Christi.
And Corpus Christi's right on the water. Is that it?
Yes.
The Gulf.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. So, I had first started, still was having like extreme anxiety attacks. It was just so uncomfortable. It's my first time being invited back to VIP, and that for me like was in the movies. It's gonna get raw. So I was shaking like a leaf. This guy had me sit down, ordered me a meal, was so nice, was like, "Don't even ask me for a dance," and I was kind of like offended. He was like, "Because I'm just gonna give you $5,000. Sit here with me for no reason, enjoy conversation with me. I want to get to know you," and that was probably a very eye-opening experience. He was like, "You're gorgeous. You're in this situation, which is totally fine, not judging you, but you have a great personality. And honestly, past this stepping stone, you're going to make it out there." And I was just like, wow, I'm not going to be a whore forever.
$5,000
$5,000.
in cash.
Well, they had like the little
Dance dollars.
dance dollars, yeah,
Funny
which you
money.
redeem for cash. So half of it was
Oh.
cash, half of it was dance dollars. It was a very, very good.
Do you know
good
about
night.
these? What are they, like tickets?
Yeah.
It's basically like you if you don't have money, you don't want to go to the ATM, you use your credit card. And
Right.
then you get those. And then most of the time, the dance dollars, you have to give like a percentage back to the club.
Right. All
They tax you on
the
it.
all the regulations on the strip clubs in Texas are all the same.
Pretty much. I'm
Wherever
sure
you
it
go.
varies with,
So
It's different counties.
yeah, county.
and
It's not Brendel. It's Brielle.
Brielle,
Oh, goodness. That thunder is getting very
Brian and I are in
aggressive.
heaven. We never hear thunder in L.A. There's
wi-
never thunder.
I wish we were on the second floor though.
I also see why you're so scared now.
to get thunder in L.A., you have to go maybe to Vegas or maybe up in Big Bear in the mountains or something, just to get some thunder.
Yeah.
What was your most
My best experience.
or worse? Best is good.
I'm gonna go with something recent because I've been dancing on and off for 10 years. So there's a lot of stuff, but like recently, I had a weekend. This guy came in, and he paid me like $3,000 in VIP, and then he paid me $2,000 to go on a date with him the night after, and then he came in the third night and gave me another $1,000. So it was a pretty successful.
Man, he liked
weekend.
you, huh?
Oh,
He
shit.
did.
And what did
He
the guy look like who gave you the $5,000?
Hispanic, very nice. He was a very, very nice
How
So
well-
I tried to date the guy who gave me that.
He was well
$6,000.
groomed. He wasn't like a flashy guy, but you could. He was very, very classy. Like he looked like he owned like good profit. Like it wasn't just renting a lifestyle. He was actually like a money man. He knew what he was doing.
He wasn't leasing a Ferrari.
Very respectful. Very like still had a great time. Talk shit for sure. Talk shit, but it was a very, very nice time.
So how much did you get? You got $2,000. You got $5,000, and you got $3,000
$6,000.
plus
$6,000.
another $1,000.
It
Plus
was-
another
it was,
two.
It was 3 and then 2 and then 1. It was over a weekend.
So
I really
$6,000.
liked this guy. I like legit was like, I want to date this man.
Yeah, fuck you,
And,
Gary.
And who's your favorite movie star? Who's your favorite movie star? Do you have a favorite movie
I
star?
don't think I have one.
Do you have a favorite movie? You can think about it. We'll come back to you.
You're gonna have to come back to me.
It's hailing.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, the comedian.
Ooh, hits me.
I love him. I can quote almost every single one of his movies.
Do we just become best friends?
want to go do karate in the garage?
Fuck yes.
Where would you go if you had a completely paid for trip anywhere in the world? Expenses, you didn't have to pay for anything, anything at all. Food, taxis,
The
Ubers.
Amalfi Coast.
Don't
Italy.
tell me. Yeah. Okay. I've been to Rome, but I haven't been there.
When in Rome.
Is that near Capri?
I don't
Where's
know. I don't
Amalfi?
know. I don't know where it's near.
yeah.
I've seen. I'm Italian, Portuguese. I've done Portugal already, but I haven't done Italy yet.
Yeah, Italy.
So
is
I'd want to like do a tour of Italy, but like Amalfi Coast is beautiful.
How about you? Where would you go if you had a fully expensive paid trip? That's hell. I think that's hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely,
Definitely.
yeah.
No, it's hell.
I think I would go to the Maldives. That's a place, right?
The
Yes.
Maldives, yes.
Yeah.
I think I saw that on Wikipedia one day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a screensaver
Fuck.
somewhere.
Where would you go, Kaylee?
So I would do like a European tour, but that would have to include the beaches.
It's
Yeah.
got to be one place. You can't say you're all of Europe.
Oh, you.
I mean, as long as you get to Europe.
well, just why
I
don't-
want to do a
It's all
world tour.
Hey,
paid.
just get up and knock her out. I mean, let her alone.
Honestly,
I would
I'll
never
let her
try, Kaylee. I would never try, Kaylee.
I would let her win just because I love her so much.
I don't think I could fight anyone.
Oh shit! Hey, fuck Gary's truck. Oh shit!
Oh my god, his truck.
Hey, Gary, that's why your truck's a Ford because it was found on
Oh,
the
you're the
road
boss.
It's
I-
a Chevy.
Just kidding. Sorry.
All right.
Chevy truck.
We might this might go out and we might lose everything.
And rain. That's right. Rain. Lightning. Thunder. Okay, welcome back. We had to take a quick break because of the weather. As you can see, the hail size, it was severe hail and rain, lightning, and thunder, all at the same time. We didn't want to short circuit any of the equipment. We thought it was best for the safety of the guests, Brian and I, that we take a break just to assess the situation and the weather. It is still coming down, but not as heavily, and we're back. So, unbelievable. Some real Texas weather. Are you okay? That was pretty
Yeah.
frightening.
I don't know. I feel like I've been in Austin for 4 years, so I'm kind of used to it.
My panties are. I mean, my underwear is.
Your
Your
panties.
Goodwill panties.
my underwear is. So let's pick up right before we where we left off. I think we were. The trip. You wanted to go. Where do you want to go? The Mauritius,
The Maldives,
the Maltese,
whatever it's called.
and you said you wanted to go to Europe.
The whole fucking thing.
The whole
The whole thing. If it's all
And
paid
you
for,
said,
why not?
Italy, but specifically the Amalfi
Yeah.
Coast. Yeah.
Wow.
If I had to choose, I'd say Paris. That's been on my.
Do you know a Jehovah's Witness? Anybody?
Yeah. I
Do I
slammed the
know
door on their
one?
face.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know
I've chased a
one.
couple off my porch a couple of times.
Shit, cocks a gun. God damn it, if you come back. Yeah.
Do you know any Jehovah's Witnesses?
I don't know
We
any
had one on the
Jehovah's
show
They're
once.
really
and it
easy
was,
to point out.
It was a
out,
real
though.
awkward situation, you know.
How do you become a Jehovah's Witness?
You
Like the
don't
Mormon
have sex.
church?
You get-
Maybe. I know someone that was a Mormon and then like left the Mormon church.
I heard stuff like polygamy and like stuff like that. Like religions that deal with that kind
Multiple
of
wives.
stuff. I don't want to be ignorant here. But I heard it's very, very hard to leave. Like, it can become deathly to
Yeah.
leave. There's a lot of documentaries on Netflix that show. I wish I had them in my head, but
I think I've seen one
escaping.
If you won the lotto, sorry to cut you off like
Fuck
that.
polygamy.
If you won the lotto, what would be the first thing you would buy, Madison? What would the first thing that you would buy or do if you won the lotto?
Probably a monster truck. Just like how much? How much are we
dope.
talking? Do I still have some left over?
Oh yeah, a big
Oh
lotto.
fuck yeah!
Like the Powerball.
Yeah,
A monster truck.
Absolutely, yeah. Fuck traffic. I'm just gonna go right over those cars.
How about you, Kaylee?
Probably find my forever home.
Right, place in the sun. Yep. And how about you?
Pay off all my debt.
Oh, shut up, Brielle. Nobody's being responsible here.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's the first thing I would do. The second thing I would do is maybe like a private jet.
Always has to be better than this.
Oh,
Like I'd
don't-
love to have a private plane.
Yeah, but it's like buying horses. You know, you can buy the plane, but the maintenance and the fuel, and you got to pay the pilots and the flight attendant.
Okay, whatever.
I mean, it just never ends.
rain on
It
my
never
parade.
ends. It's like, oh my God, you know, just like it'd be like having 1,000 Porsches
Yeah.
and trying to maintain 1,000 Porsches.
I love when broke people buy BMWs.
I'm now questioning my purchase, right?
I like how a monster truck was more.
He was like, "Yeah, that's fine. Monster truck makes a lot of sense."
How much
But
would
a
it take
private
to buy
jet?
you?
Fuck no. Ooh,
Me?
Yeah.
Do you have a price tag?
Oh God, I don't know if
Date
you could
with Brian
afford
Holtzman.
me.
No, I better have some
These hair
fucking money
plugs,
left
man.
over. Because the maintenance, brother, the maintenance.
Give us your in-call, out-call. What is it?
Short time or long time?
All
Do you
right.
He has
hate, do
confidence.
you hate
I
your
like
mother?
that.
No, I love my mother.
How about you? Do you hate your mother?
I love her, but I resent her.
And do you hate your mother?
I love that bitch.
Dynamite. Why do you resent your mom?
Just childhood traumas that I still haven't gotten over. Yeah, but no, she's a fantastic woman.
They say that's kind of common in your line of work.
Yeah, I mean, usually,
Growing up with kind of trauma.
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
Bob comes over and decides he wants to do more than just paint the
Stepbrother,
house.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I had like a
Put
really
it out there. You
normal
said be
upbringing,
honest.
actually.
Goddammit.
I like grew up in like a gated community on a golf course. I had a really normal life.
It's either.
All right, Brielle, no need to brag.
So
Well, I'm just like me finding stripping was actually more just because I am a piece of shit.
No. I figured out there are two types of girls that go to clubs. The ones who have been completely troubled, you know, or the girls who have had everything and they just want to experience, they want to rebel. Those are the two types of girls that go in there. Nobody in their right mind have had a good constant like they get enough exposure, they get enough love. They don't end up in the fucking club. You know, they
yeah,
end
I
up
started
on
rebelling when I
Forbes.
was like 13, and it just didn't stop.
I'm still rebelling,
Yeah.
but I am also only like 15, so.
That's like why I want to get a I want to get a job at the TSA just for that reason. Just to experience it. Just
Oh,
to say,
yeah,
hey,
wild.
do you know what metal is? Metal.
Hey, they don't make me take my nipple rings out though.
Do you have a nipple rings?
I do. You wanna
I think
see?
they can see it on the thing when you do that. They can
And
see their nipple rings.
I mean, is it overly sensitive? I mean,
So I've gotten them done twice because fuck pain, and the first time was botched. So that fucking sucked, and it kind of took my sensitivity away. But I think it's starting to come back a little bit. Can you test it?
Do you have any nipples left? Or is it just like pieces of meat?
They actually called me the botched lady. She called me leather nips.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 'cause she just couldn't fucking push it through. Fucking
literally
bitch.
her job.
Oh my god, I'll strangle
Literally
her.
your job.
if you were a famous rock star, who would you want to be? Freddie Mercury, Liberace, Elton John, George Michael, Boy George, or Marvin Gaye?
Elton John.
Okay, how about you?
Well, I don't know, man. Didn't a lot of them get like AIDS and stuff?
Only the good kind, though.
Perhaps.
Because I would say
Freddie Mercury.
I would say Freddie Mercury, except for the fact that he fucking had AIDS.
Yeah, but he partied hard.
No
That doesn't
shit.
mean anything.
How
Obviously
about you?
not
Who would you want to be?
I'd
if
be
you...
Freddie Mercury.
Wow, Freddie Mercury's
All right,
the most
brother.
popular.
I like
We'll do it
I like
together.
Queen's music the most, so I guess that's.
Oh my god.
AIDSies.
Do you like
my
olives?
terms.
No.
Do you like olives?
Olives? Fuck yeah.
Do you like olives?
Yeah, for sure. Dirty martini.
Yeah, fuck the gin. Bring me the jar of olives.
No.
Have you ever had sex in an automobile?
Yes.
Yeah.
All high school.
Yeah.
That's all of my high
Yeah.
school.
What are you gonna do when you're in high school? Oh, rent a room in a hotel for $250 a night? No, you're gonna have sex in somebody's
In the
car.
car.
My dudes were romantic. We went to the parking lot of Motel 6. Crazy. Or church parking lots. That was
You know
real
where I
That's
lo-
the thing,
You know
church
where I
parking
lost.
lots?
You know where I lost my virginity?
In a car.
In a car. It was a little Ford. It was a red Ford Mustang in the Burger King parking lot.
He's out here fucking
Sounds
He's
magical.
whipping it and getting
Shout
it
out
his
Burger
way.
King.
And, you know, the first time a man has sex with a woman, the first thing that pops out of your head,
What am I gonna eat after?
like a lightning bolt, is, oh, that's what that's for. That's what that's for. It's earth shattering, you know.
Earth-shattering
The
experience.
first time, because a lot of times you're not successful, you know, but when you get that first successful, anyway.
Was it your Ford Mustang or hers?
No, I think it was my sister Terry. It was that funky Mustang when they really ruined the body style. It was real bad. Like in the early
wasn't even sexy.
80, 81, 82. Oh, it was a horrible body style.
That's funny.
All right, so sex in the car. Everybody's agreed that they've done that. Brian, of course, have done that.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
I had sex in the car while I was driving home from Nirvana, meeting Kurt Cobain on acid my first time
Yo,
while driving.
That's got to be a made-up
why
story.
Is, why
I know.
is your
Yeah.
experience so
Takes
much
the
better
cake.
than anybody's in the world?
It's true.
Have you ever been pulled up by a cop while
Yes.
having sex in the car?
No.
Yes.
I have.
Yes.
Did you join in?
It is
And I'm
fucking
like,
riveting.
Officer, let me use your handcuffs.
And they really like they.
Officer, you want to join in? Tap in.
like a man in a uniform.
No, sir, I'm not 15.
Oh, step police officer, don't do
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Step officer, no.
Have you ever had law enforcement be dispatched to your private residence?
Yeah.
No.
I
Oh,
have.
no.
I have, yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. What happened?
I was involved in a domestic violence situation.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you doing to that poor guy?
Motherfucker, I told him, you fucking suck. No, it's actually going to court soon, so I can't talk about it too much. But
Okay.
yeah,
I hope it works out.
motherfucker.
How about you? Have you ever had a law enforcement dispatched to your private residence?
I don't think so.
No, you it's not about think so. That's something that you would remember.
I had a lot
Do I have
of
to
run-ins
swear you
with-
in again?
I had a-
Where's the where's the yellow pages?
I had
Call
a lot
Jesus
of
while you're at
experiences
it.
with police officers
There's
in my
the
early
sun, huh?
20s.
The sun is out.
I don't think that's happened.
The sun is out, but the damage has been done. I
No
guess
shit,
to
yeah.
cars all over Texas.
If
right?
it's happened, I'm sure she doesn't remember for a reason.
Yeah, I was probably high.
I've been at a house where the cops have pulled up, but then I just pretend to be asleep because they legally cannot wake you up and ask you for identification.
I think
So-
one of the most
Yeah, they
recent
walk in
times, twice, one of the most recent times I had the cops come because one of the people at my after party, his crazy ex-girlfriend called and was like, he's suicidal, he stole my car. He comes out all fucked up like, officer, nah, she's just fucking crazy.
I guess
so
they
they
didn't think
laughed,
about, like,
they
parties.
laughed and went on their way.
Right.
My answer is yes. I forgot about like after parties. I definitely had cops come because of parties.
We go too hard.
Yeah, I've had cops tons of times at my house from parties and just.
Do they come in and join you?
I was
like,
thinking
"Oh,
like
Redban,
more
what's
illegal
up,
than
bro?
that.
Dap you up?
And
dab up.
this one is kind of a dicey one. We have issues with this one. I guess I'll start with
Brielle.
Brielle
I like
Brindle.
Brindle more.
Brindle.
Yeah, Brindle's cool.
Yeah, you look Brindle,
Yeah.
honestly.
Okay, my name is officially being changed from Brielle to Brindle. now.
Brielle.
Submit.
Brindle. Brielle is great. I love it.
Thank you.
Have you ever considered hurting yourself?
For sure. Yeah.
Oh,
But like not in like a I'm so depressed suicidal thing, but like you ever been like
oh, there goes the podcast.
Debbie Downer over there.
have you never been like driving a car and been so frustrated you're just like I'm gonna drive this fucking thing off the road?
I imagine
Every
driving off
time
the
I-
edge every fucking
Every
time.
time
I
I'm
cross
done
one.
with a comedy show.
That's,
Leave it here. God
that's
damn,
probably
Brian.
it. Yeah, no, that's it.
So you have felt about hurting
I have
yourself?
felt so angry about driving that I've been like, what if I just ran this fucking thing into a pole? But I've never like committed suicide. I've never,
Oh,
never
really?
You've never committed suicide?
committing suicide. Attempted to commit suicide or anything like
Have
that.
you ever considered hurting yourself?
Yeah, dude, all the time. I'm dumb. Half the shit that comes out of my mouth, I'm like, damn, someone needs to slap me. Like, fuck. I just thought about running out in the hail earlier. I wonder how that feels.
Me too. I was like,
Oh
what?
my god! See, like, I would never fucking consider that. So.
Just to see what it feels like. I've also always wanted to know what it
Experience,
feels
baby.
like to get stabbed and shot. Like, I just
Same.
want to know.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are not the same kind of crazy.
Bro, it's just one of
No.
those things. Like, I want to live, but like, it'd be so cool. To be like, yo, I got
like
stabbed.
right here.
I think
or
it's
something.
connected
Don't
to
fucking
olives. I
stab
think it's
me.
connected to people that like olives.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It
I
builds.
see no relation.
All of us are crazy.
It builds character and courage. If you've never been punched in the face really hard, that's something you can't experience.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
I hope I
take
never
guys.
fucking experience
It's
that.
like if you get shot, it's like the guys come back from war and stuff. They can go to a bar and there's just nothing in this whole wide world that can intimidate them, give them any kind of sense of fear or anything because they've seen the worst of the worst in life. So I think I can identify with that. I'd like to get shot if I knew it was a flesh wound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It builds
I
strength.
wasn't gonna get. You know, just
No.
shoot me.
Shoot me. Do it.
You know, I want to be a
Target practice.
I want to be a shooting victim. I guess a survivable shooting victim. Wouldn't it be fun?
Yeah.
What a story that is.
No, I'm with you on this. I'm like,
I heard
absolutely
Walmart's a
not.
pretty good place to do that.
I don't want to get shot.
No.
I don't want to get stabbed.
Did not want this.
I don't want to get punched in the face.
Honestly, Maddie, we're pretty much on the same book because I have nightmares and stuff like that all the time. And I'm like, I'm
Brian
trying,
is
but
saying
I
no.
want it.
You people are messed up.
are.
Yeah.
I do not want to be shot
I'm
with
with
a
Brindle.
firearm.
Brindle.
I wouldn't mind being stabbed, but I don't want to feel myself stabbing someone because I feel like that is just a treacherous feeling.
Weren't you in the service? What were you in?
So after high school, I joined the Marine Corps.
So you're in the Marines and you
Oh,
didn't
wow.
kill anybody?
I was
Thank you for your
before that-
service, huh?
No, wait, pause. I was only in for 4.5 months. I broke my feet. Wait, but fuck y'all. I broke
Did you
my
do it to
feet
yourself?
on the 2nd week, and I made it to the 7th week on 2 broken feet.
Wow.
And then I got mandatory medical discharge or mandatory drop because I fell out of a hike. And then they did the X-rays, and they're like, "You gotta
So
go."
you got VA benefits now?
I did not. No, I was shy about a month.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they literally fucked. And the only reason why I went home was familial problems. My dad was sick and he wasn't talking to me. So I was like, they were like, go home, get a waiver, come back. And I was like, cool. And they said,
Don't
yeah,
come back.
you can't come back.
So you're tough.
Fuck.
You're
Man,
tough.
man,
She's
I
super tough.
like to think so, yeah. Resilient.
Well, to join the Marine Corps,
That's insane.
being a woman.
I mean,
that.
even Brian, he's just a pussy Air Force guy,
Yeah.
you know?
Hey, so you know how to sit
go
right,
down.
huh, baby?
I spent most of the time in the chow hall. Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame you.
And asleep at work. Wow. So you'd like to hurt yourself, and do you ever consider hurting yourself?
So I have 2 different realms on that. I think after that incident, like I definitely went through a dark time. So yeah, it's something to take the pain away was a thought. But now, I'm basically like the female version of Kyle. You know, the ones that punch holes in sheetrock, and yeah, I just like to punch shit sometimes. I don't do it much anymore because my mom called me a dumbass so many times. It like resonates so much. So yeah, but I mean, honestly, like I like to think that I can build a tolerance to pain, and pain's just a brain thing. Hence the tattoos.
That's what I think. I think mind over matter.
Badass.
That's basically what it is. Because, I mean, mind over matter for everything.
Honestly, yeah.
No, I'm a pussy. I hate pain. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I'm going to break your heart.
So you don't go for this. Some guys like, yeah, okay.
We're not gonna get into that.
a whole nother podcast.
All right, here's one. I
Different kind
guess
of
we
pain.
can all agree that we probably know the answer, but we'll answer it anyway. Do you believe in God?
I believe in the yellow pages.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of redundant now because you had that at the beginning.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
I believe in the universe.
I mean, I used to.
Yeah,
I used to
say
until
I'm,
he
like,
fucking failed me.
agnostic. Like I don't have like a religion that I follow. I
Sure,
don't
there's gonna be
like
a lot of
pray or
arguments.
anything like that. But
Right.
I think that there's like I'm spiritual. I guess you would call it.
It can come around too, just because your views now on this subject doesn't maybe change. And then the last question, again, do you like olives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've never been on such a
I
stupid podcast
if
in
I
all
could
my
eat
life.
fucking
Like
olive, I'd
grapes, but
fucking
they don't
olive.
taste like grapes. Are you fucking kidding me? How do you get it on?
They don't look like grapes.
They kind of do look like
So
grapes.
I'm gonna
They're like
end,
lime green.
we're gonna finish up now, but we want to just help a lot of people understand some things. You're all 3 beautiful, young, beautiful women, successful in your
just turned
chosen
16.
careers. Tell us. We'll start with you. Tell us 3 pertinent things that is a big turnoff that guys do?
A turn off that guys
That
do.
you personally think that, the game over, or whatever, or whatever because guys don't know they're being assholes sometimes. They think they're being hip, slick, and cool, and they don't realize they're turning people off.
My fist is gonna be slick in their face.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say
So
like
what's
being
the
too sexually aggressive too quick is a turn off.
turn off?
Like I'm a person, so have a conversation with me.
But no, you're a stripper. We're objects. Stop that.
When I'm not at work, Kaylee, God. Another turn off is probably like guys that are really unmotivated to like be successful or like do something more with their life. Like I'm past my drug dealer phase. And
So is my face.
So motivation and gentle,
lack of motivation,
being a
and,
gentleman.
like, being too sexually aggressive,
So
and then just not being attractive to me.
Yeah. Oh
It's a
shit.
turn off.
any pet peeves about anything else?
Not really. I'm like a really easygoing person.
What's your
I'm,
idea
like,
of an ideal date or somebody you might?
I really like to eat good food. So my ideal date is like sushi at like a really bomb ass restaurant, and then like bowling or pool or something.
I'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Bowling.
Love bowling.
So
Anywhere.
that should help you
Anywhere.
out, guys. Don't be overly sexual. Don't be stepping on your tongue, and be a gentleman. And what was the other one?
Don't be a drug dealer.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, there are some nice people out there that just so happen to sell drugs, and then you have free drugs without having to go fuck the drug dealer. Just saying.
I've had sex for
I don't
drugs
need
before.
free drugs
I have
anymore.
not. I definitely
I'm
have
past
not.
my
That's
free
one thing
drug
I'm
phase.
proud
I
of.
wasn't
But
gonna pay
that's
my
your
drug dealer
truth.
in court.
That's your truth. That's your truth. I'm sorry about the
Why are you
podcast, but
yelling at me?
every podcast I have to yell.
Yeah, go
So
for it.
I'm manufacturing yelling right now.
I can
You
take
don't
it.
even know. So what do you think about the same question about
Under
this?
6 foot, definitely a turn off.
Because you're tall.
Yeah, it's because I'm like 5'11". Overly sexually aggressive. Yeah, for sure. I went on a horrible date the other day where every time he kissed me, he kept saying "good girl, good girl." And I
Oh
was
no.
like, we were one drink
I'm a
in,
little
and he
turned
goes,
on right
Let's
now.
go back
I'm
to my place. And I was like, absolutely not.
So did you just flee the date?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I managed to talk him into going to Dirty Six, which is like oddly my safe space. And my manager literally, I like walked in and he tried to walk in after me. And my manager like pushed him on the street and was like, don't come back. And he ended up coming back like a week later with another girl.
Ew.
Yeah.
Scumbag.
He was like, yeah, I'm with her. Here's $10. That's all I'm going to give you. So I took the $10 and I was like, Peter. And he kicked him out again.
Peter.
Yes.
Wow. So height is
Good
important.
girl.
Good girl.
Again,
Oh, and hygiene. Good hygiene.
Fucking
Guys,
hygiene.
Scrub those
All
balls, man.
caps.
I'm not going to go down there if you haven't showered.
If your mouth is whack, you're whack.
Yeah, 100%.
Manscaped
Yeah, like really gross
Yeah.
teeth.
There it is. See? Why do you think I wanted to buy you?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask for one of those, but I'll just take the whole carton.
I'll still take one. Fuck. Shit.
yeah, some guys don't know they're turning off people that they don't want to turn off.
100%.
I think it just comes down to like how you get along. Like it's like having a guy be like good girl after you make out with them. Like maybe doesn't work for Maddie. That might
in
work
public.
for me.
Well,
And he looked like he was
Yo.
a Bible salesman. He had no business calling me fucking good girl. Ugh. And then
That grosses me out.
And
Like,
his dad probably used to call him good
bit
boy.
my lips so hard in public that it left
Oh.
a
Oh, yeah,
bruise
no.
right here.
None of that.
I would have decked him in the
Yeah,
face.
Yeah, I don't
Nasty.
like biting. Is
Gonna
biting
fuck up
is-
my lip filler.
Bastards.
I got
Paid a lot of money for these. Back for
Think this
shit.
shit. You know how many ass shakes I had to do for these lips? Get out of here.
I got bit by my brother Jay once. I didn't
yeah?
like
when
it
you're
at all.
kissing?
Sexy.
Damn, that's hot.
Keep it in the family.
So what are things that what's a turn off?
Entitlement's probably number one. Guys who think that they're entitled to your attention. They're entitled to you, like they're just entitled to everything. Like I get it, give respect, get respect. So that's true. But like the entitlement is just where you're nothing because they deserve everything. And if you argue about it, they're just like, well, fuck you because I deserve whatever
I
the fuck
paid
I
for your
want.
drinks all night. You have to suck my dick. Which is, again, what that one guy did. He was like, yeah, let's go back to my place. And I was like, okay, but we're not having sex. 2 minutes into me being there, he's like, yeah, let's go to my bedroom. And I was like, you can go fuck yourself.
Where
first
did you
of all.
meet this guy?
At the bar. It was the one date I went on where I gave my guy a number, and we actually pursued after that. It was horrible. Never again.
That sounds really terrible.
It was the worst.
In a way, though, that's good if they expose themselves as the jerks that they are real quick.
On the first date.
Because a lot of guys you can meet and they'll put on a show.
Yeah, most of
And,
the time,
and vice versa, girls can do the same thing.
Yeah.
And then you got to find out that you got a dented can.
serial killer.
Like, yeah, months later.
Yeah. And so in closing, I guess, what's your turn-ons? What would make what's a good thing if you see what a like?
I like dominant type A guys.
Get over here,
You're a
bitch.
good girl.
Gary.
Come here, bitch. Good girl. Lay on that fucking bed.
Now
I ain't
you're
fucking studying.
now you're confusing the gentleman. You don't want that. Now you want that. Now you want that.
Oh, that was me saying
I don't
it.
want. There's a difference between being like overly sexually aggressive and being a dominant like type A like
Alpha male.
alpha male. Yeah. I'm not saying it has to be like sexually aggressive on day one. I'm saying I
But you
want
don't.
their personality.
You don't want a
to be
sheep.
kinda dominant.
You don't want a sheep.
You want to
Yeah.
feel safe,
How about
but
you?
If
not
I can
scared.
boss you around, there's a problem.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, basically.
not
Well,
gonna
the
be
way I
turned
am
on.
is like, if I feel like I could beat your ass, like it's not gonna work. Sorry, bro, but I'm gonna beat your ass. So before your mom tries to sue me, we should probably just end this. So I think for me, kind of how she said, when they're able to be soft and sensitive, but they're still dominant. So in a way, not daddy issue type, but I want a family. So like, if I could see them being a good father, it's extremely attractive to me. In height, I've never dated a tall man until now, and God damn it, I look up to the Lord. Beautiful.
He was pretty tall.
Beautiful.
He's very tall.
Very tall.
What's his name?
His name is Tyler.
I heard he was in a ballooning accident yesterday.
I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, wait.
He
I
didn't-
think
he
I was a
didn't-
part of that.
And
Get on the bed, bitch.
How about you?
So for me, I always have a checklist. Tattoos, yep, must have at least like 11 tattoos or just completely
You don't have
covered.
any tattoos, do you?
I have one tattoo right
Oh, I
here.
see. Okay.
It's like a sideways
Phony.
compass. I was like 18. A felony, an ex-wife, or a kid.
I love that. Yeah, that sounds like a domestic violence
That
situation.
sounds like my
Yeah.
type too when I
Yeah.
was your age.
Dude, honestly.
Oh, honestly, yeah. Like, ugh.
Or
Sorry,
motorcycle.
dude.
There's a lot of domestic violence out here in Texas.
This
That's
shit's
one
fucking
thing I know.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Tons.
that's
And
why
most of it's not even guys that are like good at fighting. It's just
Right.
guys who feel small and insecure.
Yeah.
a lot of alcohol. That's why I think,
Lots of
right?
alcohol,
Yeah.
yeah.
Xanax.
And drugs.
Yeah, that's it's like this. It's like this. When I'm driving my car, I wouldn't necessarily give somebody the finger, or curse at them if it's like a big guy, because I know I could get my ass kicked or worse. But some people think that because it's a woman driver, they can say fuck. You know, they can be belligerent. And that's wrong. You have if you don't have enough balls to say that to a big guy driving stupid, you can't
Shit, I'll hop
pick
out
on
my
the
fucking
pick
car.
on a woman because like you said, it's not a fair fight.
That
What-
shit
What do you
happens to
mean
me
it's not a
all
fair
the
fight?
time.
Come on, bro.
Kaylee
Bump
could
chest.
kick somebody's ass.
Let's go.
Kaylee has like a baton.
I've
in her
gotten
car.
out of my
Well, what
car
I would do
before.
with you is I'd sneak up on you and hit you over the back of the head with a chair.
Oh, I just fucking come and then keep going.
It's like some
I'm like,
WWE
I'm telling
shit
you,
right
I
here.
like paying. Let's go, Cole Stone, Steve Austin.
You ever thought about being a cop or something like that?
So I did. So I was after the Marine Corps. I became a correctional officer in a prison.
Oh wow!
And that was not fun.
Too much sexual attention.
They just treat the inmates like absolute fucking garbage, like animals. And I love people, so not my thing. But being a cop, I think it would be a very, very. I want to be for sexual crimes. So like a SVU detective,
SVU.
Olivia
That'd be awesome.
Benson. That's my bitch.
I could see you being a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Dig it.
I
Don't
wouldn't
shoot
fuck
me.
with you.
I'll shoot you back.
I definitely wouldn't fuck with you.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming on the podcast today, Dead Air. I'm so happy that we were able to pull this together because everybody's busy doing stuff. I know you are.
So busy. The busy.
Busy taking care of Gary. Shit.
What time are you going to pick up your kids?
I don't have kids.
Not yet.
So, what do you want to? Do you want to plug anything? You want
Yeah, I mean,
announce anything?
I just want to shout out like Faust Media.
For sure.
Because Gary is the reason we're here.
You're
What? My furniture? Yeah, I guess I'll plug my furniture Instagram. I have a side business where I refurbish vintage furniture. and it's also tying into like set design and stuff now with Faust Media.
Really cool stuff.
So my Instagram is element ELLEMENT.ATX, and I'll have some new products going up this upcoming week. So
Oh, good luck with that.
thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Gary.
shout out Gare Bear and Charlie for sure.
And Charlie,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good old Chuck.
Charlie's an AV guy for Faust Media. Gary, of course, Gary Faust is the producer of Faust Media. Super, super great people. Very supportive, up
Amazing
and coming.
people. Yeah.
And I also want to shout out mine and Maddie's podcast, ATX After Dark. We're still getting it on a roll, trying to figure things out, but we are two great fucking personalities. And when Brielle sets into, it could be an amazing show. It will be an amazing show.
Yeah. We're getting our second episode with Black Jesus up
Yes.
today.
Black Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
CJ.
If you ever see a shirtless black man, just assume it's him.
Okay.
You've probably seen him on 6th Street.
Probably,
He's
definitely.
like 6'4", always shirtless, wearing something ridiculous.
Oh, I actually know who you're talking
Ridiculously
about. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I love CJ. That big old bear.
It's so weird how everyone knows everyone, and like Austin has a very small town vibe because
Yeah.
everybody. It's amazing.
How did you find me in the R bar? What was the bar that we met?
Narbar.
Yeah, we just
It's
saw
because
you.
I was sitting at the bar we were having a drink, but I recognized you from the shows at Vulcan that I had been to with Faust Media.
Yeah, I was
Isn't that
happy
the
to
guy
see you.
that gave you his card and your tits? And I was like, yeah.
I actually still have your card.
That was him.
Yeah.
I totally still have your card.
So,
In Yoda.
do you want to add
Yoda.
anything?
Not really. I mean, ATX After Dark, it's definitely going to be blowing up. Peckerheads, I guess, come through, tip me.
Yeah, I want to go there. I want to see if I can get somebody to blow me in the bathroom, I guess.
Swing. Are you working tonight?
I am working
Yeah,
tonight.
swing by tonight. We have a show at Falcon.
I'm honestly down.
Hey, shit. Swing by
Brian,
Red Rose.
you got anything?
Nothing, just except the weekly show at Vulcan every Thursday, and of course, Kill Tony every Monday.
Yeah, come see me clean down those mics.
right.
And
Sexy.
if anybody wants a Dead Air T-shirt, you can go to Holtzman.store and that's Holtzman.store. This is the Dead Air we were talking about. Thanks for being
Thank you
here.
so
I had a
much.
great
so much
time.
for
Thank
having
you,
us. It was a
Brian.
pleasure.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Thank you.
Hey, Redban.
Bad Ashley. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Lit.